Chapter 559. After Qin Feng and Yan Wushuang had divided the work, they were ready to rush to the martial arts world. Before they left, Yan Wushuang suddenly said, "Be gentle when you attack me. Don't injure me." Yan Wushuang was hit by Qin Feng's palm in front of her, so she knew how powerful Qin Feng was. Qin Feng suddenly stopped and his eyes fell on Yan Wushuang's full chest. Yan Wushuang was wearing Qin Feng's suit on the outside and nothing else on the inside, except for a circle of woven grass leaves. Her fair, flat belly and delicate collarbone were faintly discernible, which made Qin Feng a little dazed. "Hey! What are you looking at? I'm warning you, if you dare to touch my chest again, I'll make you pay." Yan Wushuang glared at Qin Feng angrily. Her face flushed with anger when she recalled how Qin Feng touched her chest. "Let's go." Yan Wushuang was afraid that Qin Feng would notice her abnormality and make fun of her. At this moment, Yan Wushuang had already started running in front of Qin Feng. Qin Feng smiled and followed closely behind Yan Wushuang. As they ran, Qin Feng noticed that his doppelganger was also staring at Yan Wushuang's buttocks. The doppelganger's lecherous gaze and evil smile were exactly the same as his. After running for a while, Yan Wushuang suddenly slowed down. She turned around and winked at Qin Feng. "Someone's coming. Let's start here." Bang! Qin Feng's palm struck Yan Wushuang as soon as she finished her sentence. Before Yan Wushuang could react, she felt her chest being squeezed by Qin Feng. Qin Feng's palm created a loud noise, but his strength was ingenious. Yan Wushuang only felt that her chest was being attacked, but she did not feel any pain. Yan Wushuang clenched her teeth so hard that she almost broke them. She had just warned Qin Feng not to touch her chest, but Qin Feng turned around and ignored her. He was too shameless. Yan Wushuang wanted to fight Qin Feng to the death, but Qin Feng glared at her angrily and said, "Student Wushuang, your acting skills are terrible. Why don't you pretend to be injured and fall down? Are you addicted to my groping?" Seeing the smile in Qin Feng's eyes, Yan Wushuang really wanted to kick Qin Feng to death. However, the footsteps behind her were getting closer and closer. Yan Wushuang had no choice but to suppress the anger in her heart. Her body suddenly burst out, and she coughed up a few mouthfuls of blood in midair. Qin Feng attacked Yan Wushuang with his palm and started fighting with his doppelganger. The doppelganger had 2/3 of Qin Feng's strength at his peak. When the two of them fought, the scene was quite exciting. Team leader Yan. Why are you injured?" The first to arrive was the sword maniac of Mount Hua, Madman Yang. The disciples he brought with him this time were all killed by Qin Feng. Madman Yang wanted to kill Qin Feng, so when he discovered that Qin Feng had disappeared, he immediately chased after him. "Don't worry about me for now." Qin Feng wants to escape, but a wolf-headed monster appears halfway. Hurry and control Qin Feng. Try to take down that wolf-headed monster as well. Yan Wushuang pretended to be weak. Madman Yang quickly looked at the battlefield. Qin Feng was at the early stage of Stage 9 Inner Qi, and his doppelganger was at the peak of Stage 7 Inner Qi. When the two of them fought, Madman Yang didn't dare to approach them, let alone take down both of them at the same time. What's going on? What's that wolf-headed monster? Team leader Yan is injured? Did Qin Feng injure her? Soon, more than a dozen martial artists rushed to the scene. The weakest among them was a Stage 6 Inner Qi master, but they stood 20 meters away from Qin Feng, who was a Stage 9 Inner Qi master. No one dared to rashly join the fight. "I don't know where that wolf-headed monster came from, but he's the one who injured team leader Yan. Judging from his strength, he's obviously a Stage 9 Inner Qi master. I don't think there are so many Stage 9 Inner Qi masters in the outer martial arts world. Why are they all here today?" All the martial artists stood at the side and complained incessantly. Qin Feng was having a good time beating up his doppelganger. Gradually, more and more martial artists rushed to the scene. Even Qi Wanjun and Uncle Fu arrived. Their clothes were torn and tattered, and there were many wounds on their bodies. It seemed that they had been through a fierce battle. Team leader Yen, why are you injured? Where did that wolf-headed monster come from? Qi Wanjun was dumbfounded by the scene in front of him. He could tell that the wolf-headed monster was a stage 9 inner Qi master. Since when did China have so many masters? Yen Wushuang briefly explained the situation to Qi Wanjun, and Qi Wanjun did not suspect anything. Uncle Fu stood at the side and watched Qin Feng get beaten up again and again. He was burning with anxiety. Suddenly, he roared and punched at the wolf-headed monster. Stinking brat, you're wearing a wolf mask to fool us. If you have the ability, then take off your mask and let this old man see who you are. Dragon subduing fist. Rumble. Uncle Fu swung his fist towards Qin Feng. The full power of stage 9 external was revealed. Qin Feng felt a violent aura surging towards him from a dozen or so meters away. That aura made it hard for Qin Feng to breathe. His speed and strength were both suppressed. In a moment of desperation, Qin Feng hurriedly swung his fist. Advanced Thunder Tiger Fists. The dragon subduing fist collided with the Thunder Tiger Fists, and a series of explosions reverberated in the air. This was the first time Qin Feng witnessed Uncle Fu's true strength. His body shot out like a cannonball. Uncle Fu staggered 5 steps backward after being hit by Qin Feng's punch. When he stopped, his face was filled with astonishment. He had observed Qin Feng's Thunder Tiger Fists when he first discovered that Qin Feng could cultivate. Uncle Fu was familiar with this fist technique, and the wolf-headed monster used the Thunder Tiger Fists. Uncle Fu, go after the wolf-headed monster. We can't let him get away. Seeing this scene, Yen Wushuang felt helpless. She never thought that Uncle Fu would be able to send Qin Feng flying. Yen Wushuang hastily ordered Uncle Fu to capture the wolf-headed monster. If Uncle Fu went, Qin Feng could still talk to Uncle Fu and explain the situation to him. If Qi Wanjun went, Qin Feng would definitely be exposed. Uncle Fu wanted to go after the wolf-headed monster to find out what was going on. He leaped into the air, turned into a black shadow, and disappeared. Qin Feng's clone quickly chased after the wolf-headed monster. Uncle Qi, I'm injured. Stay by my side and protect me. Let's go together. Yen Wushuang stood up and followed Qi Wanjun. However, Yen Wushuang's speed was very slow. It was obvious that she was stalling for time. Qi Wanjun was very anxious, but he couldn't go after the wolf-headed monster himself. Devil Beast Mountain was too chaotic, and Yen Wushuang was injured. If something happened to her, Qi Wanjun wouldn't be able to bear the consequences. Uncle Fu had already caught up with Qin Feng's clone. He hastily shouted, Young Master Qin, don't chase after that wolf-headed monster. You're no match for him. Leave this place and hide. I'll cover you. Uncle Fu shouted for Qin Feng's clone for a long time, but the clone didn't respond. It just kept chasing after Qin Feng. Uncle Fu was confused by the clone. He didn't know what was going on with Qin Feng. Feeling helpless, Uncle Fu grabbed the clone's shoulder and tried to pull Qin Feng back. Bang! To Uncle Fu's surprise, after the doppelganger was controlled by Qin Feng, it struck Uncle Fu with a backhand palm. Uncle Fu was caught off guard and was hit by the doppelganger. Fortunately, the doppelganger only had 2/3 of Qin Feng's strength, which was equivalent to a stage 7 inner Qi expert. Uncle Fu's body only stopped for a moment when the doppelganger hit him. Is young Master Qin crazy? Uncle Fu stared at Qin Feng, who continued to chase after the wolf-headed monster. He couldn't come to his senses for a while. When Uncle Fu regained his senses, he felt that there was something strange between Qin Feng and the wolf-headed monster. This time, Uncle Fu didn't chase after Qin Feng. He leaped to the side of the wolf-headed monster. Who are you? Take off your mask, or I won't be polite anymore. Uncle Fu roared. Qin Feng was immediately suppressed by an imposing aura, and his speed decreased significantly. Qin Feng took a punch from Uncle Fu. If he didn't buy an inner yuan pill in time, he would have died. However, Qin Feng's injuries were only half healed. Facing Uncle Fu's oppressive aura, Qin Feng immediately stopped. "Uncle Fu, I'm Qin Feng." Qin Feng looked around to make sure there was no one else around and quickly said. Uncle Fu's fist was about to land on Qin Feng's face. He was so scared that he hastily withdrew his fist. "You're young Master Qin. Who's that guy?" Uncle Fu was confused by Qin Feng and the wolf-headed monster. He pointed at the clone standing foolishly beside Qin Feng and asked. Qin Feng hastily returned to his original appearance and said quickly, "I don't have time to explain in detail. In short, I'm the real Qin Feng. That's just a clone. I want to kill Qin Feng in front of everyone and temporarily change my identity." Uncle Fu was puzzled by Qin Feng's words. However, Uncle Fu roughly understood that Qin Feng wanted to fake his death. Seeing that the wolf-headed monster was the real Qin Feng, Uncle Fu was shocked. Just then, he had used all of his strength to punch Qin Feng. Uncle Fu didn't think that not only was Qin Feng not dead or injured, but he was completely fine. Even Uncle Fu couldn't understand the current Qin Feng. "Young Master Qin, this is a good plan. You've caused chaos in the pugilistic world and killed many experts from outside the pugilistic world. It's good for you to temporarily change your identity and hide." The situation was urgent, so Uncle Fu didn't have time to think too much. He approved of Qin Feng's plan. The two hadn't talked for long when they heard hurried footsteps approaching. "Uncle Fu, pretend to help Qin Feng deal with me. I believe that old dog Qi Wanjun will come to help me. Then we'll secretly ambush that old fart and try to kill him." Qin Feng quickly thought of a brilliant plan, and Uncle Fu secretly applauded. Just as the two finished discussing their plan, a figure flew over. Qin Feng hastily reverted to his wolf form and fought fiercely with Uncle Fu. It can't be. That wolf-headed monster is evenly matched with Uncle Fu. Where did this expert come from? And he purposely wore a mask. He must be trying to steal Qin Feng's treasures. Sigh. Now that the dragon sect has brought the tiger from Beijing and the tiger from southeast to protect Qin Feng, I don't think we'll be able to get a share of the treasures this time. In the eyes of the martial artists from outside the pugilistic world, Qin Feng alone had attracted 3 Stage 9 inner Qi experts. Including Qin Feng, who was a Stage 9 inner Qi expert, there were a total of 4 Stage 9 martial artists here. It had been a long time since they'd seen such a grand formation. Chapter 560. Thank you, a little fan, for your continued support. Thank you, loving Moonlight, for your support. At this moment, Qin Feng and Uncle Fu were fighting fiercely. Uncle Fu deliberately made the fight sound big, but the attacks that actually landed on Qin Feng weren't that strong. Even so, Qin Feng's body couldn't take it after fighting with Uncle Fu for a while. Qin Feng used the killer book to temporarily raise his inner Qi to Stage 9, but Uncle Fu, who had reached Stage 9 for more than 20 years, was too much for him to handle. If Uncle Fu used his full strength, Qin Feng wouldn't even be able to withstand a single punch from him. "You can't go on like this. You're still too weak. I'm afraid Qi Wanjun will see through you," Uncle Fu whispered into Qin Feng's ear. Qin Feng's forehead was beaded with sweat. He knew he'd be seen through if he kept fighting like this. Most importantly, Qin Feng thought Qi Wanjun would intervene and help him. He didn't think the old geezer would just watch from afar and have no intention of helping. Uncle Fu's attacks became fiercer and fiercer. Dust flew into the air as he purposely made it difficult for the martial artists in the distance to see what was happening. Qin Feng's doppelganger stood dumbly at the side, not knowing who to help. Although Qin Feng had eaten the inner vitality pill, his strength had only recovered to Stage 8. Facing a top-tier expert like Uncle Fu, Qin Feng couldn't hold on much longer. At this critical moment, Little Pig's voice rang in Qin Feng's mind. Master, you don't have enough inner qi in your body. If you persist, it will affect your future breakthroughs. I suggest Master use an external technique to fight and upgrade the advanced Thunder Tiger Fist to the special Thunder Tiger Fist. Ever since the battle at the Amethyst Dragon Palace 3 months ago, Qin Feng had been focusing on improving his internal martial technique. He hadn't really practiced his external martial technique, so he was still stuck at stage 4 external martial technique. Now that Little Pig reminded him, Qin Feng finally remembered his external martial technique. After dodging Uncle Fu's dragon subduing fists, Qin Feng leaped onto a large tree and quickly entered the system's upgrade interface. Not long ago, Qin Feng had spent 5,000 hedonist points to upgrade the intermediate Thunder Tiger Fists to advanced. The Thunder Tiger Fists could be upgraded to special rank, which would cost 10,000 hedonist points. Upgrade. Qin Feng had killed many experts in the martial world disturbance and earned a lot of hedonist points. Without thinking too much, Qin Feng upgraded the advanced Thunder Tiger Fist to the special rank Thunder Tiger Fist. Ding! Congratulations, host Qin Feng, for successfully leveling up the Thunder Tiger Fists to the highest rank. The system will reward host Qin Feng with an additional 3,000 hedonist points. I hope host Qin Feng will continue to work hard and become even stronger. The system's voice rang out. This reward wasn't the same as the previous quest. It was an additional reward from the system. Rumble. Now that the special Thunder Tiger Fists had been successfully upgraded, a tiger's roar seemed to come from Qin Feng's body. Instantly, a strong gale sprang up, and the trees swayed. Even the valley was filled with the sound of the roaring. Even Uncle Fu, who was standing on the ground, could feel the earth shaking. Rotten old man, fall for me. Qin Feng roared. He descended from mid-air and threw a simple punch towards Uncle Fu. The special Thunder Tiger Fists had already reached the pinnacle of this fist technique. It could be said that this fist technique had its own style, and Qin Feng could be called a fist technique grandmaster. The Thunder Tiger Fists descended from the sky, and the wind generated from the punch was like a tiger's roar. It condensed into a corporeal tiger chi wave, whistling as it pounced towards Uncle Fu. In that instant, Uncle Fu was so stunned that he even forgot to breathe. Uncle Fu was a physical cultivation genius that only appeared once in 1,000 years. He had practiced the dragon subduing fist for more than 30 years. Uncle Fu's understanding of fist techniques was similar to Mount Hua's sword maniac Yang's understanding of sword techniques. They were both infatuated with each other. In all of China, there weren't many people who could reach Uncle Fu's level of comprehension in fist techniques. However, Uncle Fu was completely dumbfounded when he saw the ferocious tiger formed by the wind generated from the punch. He never thought that fist techniques could be used to such an extent. It was simply a miracle. Bang! The special Thunder Tiger Fists were extremely fast and unstoppable. Uncle Fu was only distracted for a moment before he received a punch to his chest, and his body was sent flying. Now that Qin Feng had the strength of a stage 4 martial artist, he could explode with 5 times the strength of a normal person. The special Thunder Tiger Fists also had 5 times the strength of a normal person. Qin Feng's simple punch had 10 times the strength of a normal person, which was a full 500 kilograms. If it smashed into a small mountain, it would create a large crater. Pfft! After Uncle Fu fell to the ground, he spat out a mouthful of blood. However, the blood was forced out from Uncle Fu's body. Although Qin Feng's punch was powerful and domineering, physical cultivators not only trained their strength, but also their body. Uncle Fu's body could be said to be an iron wall, so Qin Feng's punch did not cause any damage to him. Hiss! Uncle Fu fell to the ground, and the dust fell. The scene in front of them became abnormally clear, causing everyone to suck in a breath of cold air. The Southeast Tiger was defeated? How is that possible? Who is this wolf-headed man? Other than the 9 dragons and 5 tigers, the only ones who can fight against the Southeast Tiger are the old monsters of the 3 sects and 5 sects, right? Nan Hai, what do you mean? Are you trying to say that the wolf-headed man is from the 3 sects and 5 sects? Isn't this a bit too far-fetched? Maniac Yang glared at the Quick Blade sect leader, Nan Hai Saber King. Nan Hai Saber King chuckled, what else can I mean? I was just lamenting. Brother Yang, why are you so nervous? Could it be that the wolf-headed man is one of the great elders of the Chinese sect? Everyone was suspicious of Green Wolf's identity. In the martial world outside of China, there were only a handful of people who could defeat Yuan Fu. Not only did Nan Hai Saber King suspect the old monsters of the 3 sects and 5 sects, but other small forces and sects also thought the same. However, they were too weak to say it out loud like Nan Hai Saber King. Seeing that the major powers were about to clash with each other, someone in the crowd suddenly shouted, "Did you guys notice? That wolf-headed monster's figure and height are somewhat similar to Qin Fen's. Moreover, the fist technique he used to defeat Senior Yuan Fu is also somewhat familiar. It seems to be the fist technique Qin Fen used before." When this question was raised, the crowd immediately went into an uproar. It was fine if someone had not mentioned it before, but now that someone mentioned it, the other martial artists quickly realized that Green Wolf and Qin Feng were indeed very similar. Seeing that everyone began to doubt Green Wolf's identity, Yan Wushuang's willowy eyebrows knitted together. She was extremely nervous. Don't talk nonsense. That wolf-headed man is definitely not Qin Feng. Wu-Tang Sect's Zhang Duanya snorted disdainfully. Everyone looked at him. Zhang Duanya enjoyed the feeling of being the center of attention. He put on a cold demeanor and continued, I fought Qin Feng before and saw his fist technique. His fist technique is indeed similar to the wolf-headed man's fist technique, but its power is not even 1/10 of the wolf-headed man's fist force. Moreover, we are all cultivators, so we all know that the fist techniques, sword techniques, and staff techniques of various sects are interconnected. It is normal for fist techniques to look similar. What really matters is the attack power of the fist technique. That wolf-headed man could defeat the Southeast Tiger with 1 punch. Can Qin Feng do the same? Qin Feng is just a little piece of trash. He will definitely die today. Zhang Duanya hated Qin Feng to death in his heart. He looked at Qin Feng with disdain and added, I don't know what you're looking at. That idiot Qin Feng cultivates an internal technique, and this wolf-headed man clearly cultivates an external fist technique. How could they be the same person? Zhang Duanya's analysis was very reasonable. No one could refute him. Zhang Duanya was overjoyed when he saw everyone's defeated expressions. He felt that he had gained a lot of face for the Wu-Tang sect. If Qin Feng heard what Zhang Duanya said, he would definitely thank him in person. Team leader Yan, stay here and don't move. I'll go take down Qin Feng and that wolf-headed man. Huh? Uncle Qi, don't. Qi Wanjun hadn't made a move until now, but before Yan Wushuang could finish speaking, he leaped into the battlefield. After Uncle Fu fell to the ground, he pretended to be heavily injured and did not get up. Qin Feng did not deal with Uncle Fu anymore. Instead, he pretended to fight with the clone. Seeing that the show was almost over, Qin Feng was about to kill the clone with 1 punch when he suddenly heard a gust of wind behind him. Qin Feng turned around and saw that Qi Wanjun was already slapping at him. Qin Feng cursed in his heart, this old fart. He was waiting for both sides to be injured so he could reap the benefits. He quickly leaped and dodged Qi Wanjun's attack. After dodging Qi Wanjun, Qin Feng did not dare to fight him. If they fought, Qin Feng was sure that his identity would be exposed. Qin Feng leaped and arrived at Uncle Fu's side. Uncle Fu was still lying on the ground, staring at Qi Wanjun with a burning gaze. Old fart, get out of here now, or I won't hold back anymore. I don't even care about the Southeastern Tiger. You're just an ant. Qin Feng rushed to Uncle Fu's side as he said those words to anger Qi Wanjun and lure him over. As expected, Qi Wanjun's expression gradually turned cold. He quickened his pace and quickly caught up to Qin Feng. Qin Feng had already arrived at Uncle Fu's side. He gave Uncle Fu a look, and Uncle Fu immediately understood and continued to lie on the ground, pretending to be heavily injured. Whoosh! Qin Feng leaped and flashed past Uncle Fu. Qi Wanjun followed closely behind, but he suddenly stopped beside Uncle Fu. Qi Wanjun looked at the dying Uncle Fu with a sinister smile. Haha! Yuan Fu, I didn't expect you to have such a day. Southeastern tiger? I don't think you can even be considered as a worm. Go to hell. Qi Wanjun had been waiting for this moment. Qi Wanjun's first move was his ultimate killing move, showing no mercy. Qi Wanjun's palm descended with the force of a thunderbolt. Uncle Fu's gray hair was blown into a mess, and his face was solemn. Just as the palm was about to land on Uncle Fu's chest, Uncle Fu suddenly punched. Divine Dragon Fist. Rumble. Uncle Fu's attack was too sudden. By the time Qi Wanjun regained his senses, he had no chance to dodge. The fist and palm collided, and the ground cracked. Qi Wanjun's eyes were filled with astonishment. He seemed to have understood something, but it was too late. Pfft! Both of them were stage 9 external experts. This kind of head-on collision caused severe damage to their bodies. Uncle Fu sank into the ground, creating a human-shaped crater. Qi Wanjun wasn't much better off. His body shot into the sky like a kite with a broken string, swaying unsteadily and spewing blood in midair. P.S. Happy May 1st everyone. May is busy, so I can only guarantee 1 chapter a day. I hope everyone can understand Young Master Do will save more manuscripts. In June, 3 chapters of 10,000 words a day will be released. Chapter 561. Whoosh! A black figure flickered and leaped from branch to branch, arriving at Qi Wanjun's side in no time. Qi Wanjun's eyes narrowed when he saw the figure. He suddenly had a bad feeling. Brother, I have no enmity towards you. Why don't we work together to kill Southeast Tiger first? As for Qin Feng, I'll hand him over to you later. The newcomer was none other than Qin Feng. He wore a sinister wolf mask. In this gloomy and serene devil-beast mountain, he looked extremely eerie and terrifying. Qi Wanjun was a bit afraid. Is that so? I remember you were chasing me relentlessly just now, but now you've changed your mind. How can you be so shameless? Qin Feng said in the voice of a green wolf. Qi Wanjun wanted to quibble and gain the wolf headman's trust, but Qin Feng didn't want to miss this perfect opportunity. He swung his fist at Qi Wanjun. Rumble. The special Thunder Tiger fists were extremely powerful. Qi Wanjun couldn't dodge in midair, so Qin Feng's fist landed on Qi Wanjun's abdomen. 500 kilograms of force smashed into him like a boulder. The pain made Qi Wanjun's veins bulge and he broke out in a cold sweat. Bang, bang, bang. Qi Wanjun's body was sent flying again. Qin Feng chased after him and punched his abdomen several more times. Qin Feng targeted Qi Wanjun's abdomen because he wanted to shatter Qi Wanjun's dantian. Didn't this old fart want to cripple me? Qin Feng would satisfy Qi Wanjun now. He would let him have a taste of being crippled. The special Thunder Tiger fists were unleashed continuously. Tiger roars filled the air. The martial artists stood dozens of meters away. Seeing Qi Wanjun being beaten like a chicken by Qin Feng, no one dared to speak. They didn't even dare to breathe too loudly. The wolf head man had just defeated Southeast Tiger not long ago. Now, he was bullying Qi Wanjun again. Such powerful skills struck fear in everyone. Pft, pft, pft. Under Qin Feng's barrage of attacks, Qi Wanjun finally couldn't take it anymore. He began to spit out large mouthfuls of blood. Qi Wanjun had an impenetrable body, but he'd suffered internal injuries from Uncle Fu's punch. Now, he had to stabilize his internal qi and block Qin Feng's punches at the same time. Qi Wanjun wouldn't last long under these attacks. Wolf-headed freak, stop right now. Otherwise, the dragon sect will not let you off so easily. Yan Wushuang panicked when she saw that Qin Feng was torturing Qi Wanjun instead of killing the clone. Yan Wushuang did not have any relationship with Qi Wanjun. It was just that the Chinese government had sent Qi Wanjun to help the dragon sect, and the dragon sect wanted to take Qin Feng away. Therefore, Yan Wushuang did not feel bad when she saw Qi Wanjun getting beaten up. She was just worried that Qi Wanjun might kill Qi Wanjun. If that happened, she would not be able to explain herself when she returned. Qin Feng acted as if he didn't hear Yan Wushuang's threat. Back when he was fighting with Sima Tu, he had made Qi Wanjun his enemy. This time, in order to completely cripple Qi Wanjun, Uncle Fu was seriously injured. How could Qin Feng stop now? He would be letting Uncle Fu down. Bang! Bang! Yan Wushuang's order did not stop Qin Feng. Instead, Qin Feng's attacks became even more frenzied. Qin Feng could feel the effects of the killer book dropping rapidly. The killer book's effects had a time limit. As long as he did not kill continuously within a certain period of time, the killer book would drop in level and return to its original state. Rumble. Qin Feng's fists turned into a blur. More than 10 Tiger Force gusts exploded at the same time and landed on Qi Wanjun's dantian. Qi Wanjun was indeed a physical martial artist who had reached the 9th stage. His body was shockingly hard. Qin Feng had punched him 50 to 60 times, but Qi Wanjun's force qi did not explode. Motherfucker, I don't believe I can't cripple you. Qin Feng saw that his strength was getting weaker and weaker. If this went on, he would not be able to cripple Qi Wanjun. In a fit of rage, Qin Feng flipped his right fist and an orange glove appeared in his hand. He gathered all the force qi in his body and unleashed a powerful attack. Special Thunder Tiger Fist. The combination of the Thunder Tiger Fists and the Winter Iron Glove multiplied their power. Fear flashed through Qi Wanjun's eyes. He could already feel the strong aura of death. He didn't have time to think. The punch landed on Qi Wanjun's abdomen, and a huge explosion sounded out, sending Qin Feng flying. Rumble. Bang, 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 bang. Qi Wanjun was still flying through the air, his body giving off continuous explosions. His clothes had long since been torn to shreds, and he was completely naked, covered in bloody wounds. It was a gruesome sight to behold. Qin Feng landed on the ground. Uncle Fu leaped to his side and said quickly, "You've crippled Qi Wanjun. His dantian exploded, and all his power is gone. Go kill your clone and leave this place." Qin Feng didn't know that Qi Wanjun was crippled, but since Uncle Fu said so, Qin Feng believed him 100%. As soon as he landed, Qin Feng didn't stop at all. He leaped up and punched at the clone. Facing Qin Feng's attack, the clone remained motionless. The Thunder Tiger Fist sent it flying to the same height as Qi Wanjun. The effect of Qin Feng's doppelganger only lasted for 1 hour, and the doppelganger's time was up. Under Qin Feng's heavy punch, the doppelganger exploded in mid-air, turning into a pool of blood and flesh. Everyone was stunned by this scene, and their jaws dropped to the ground. Whether it was the Southeast Tiger Yuan Fu, the capital Tiger Qi Wanjun, or Qin Feng, all three of them were 9th-layer martial artists. Their strength was enough to intimidate the martial artists who had come. But no one had expected that a wolf-headed monster would appear out of nowhere and defeat Qi Wanjun and Yuan Fu in a matter of minutes. He had even killed Qin Feng with a single punch. Qin Feng is dead? Even now, no one could accept this fact. All the sects that were standing here were here to fight over Qin Feng's treasures and cultivation techniques. Now that Qin Feng was dead, everyone felt a sense of loss in their hearts. It seemed like they had no chance in this fight for the treasures. Bang! No one paid attention to Qi Wanjun because of Qin Feng's explosion. Qi Wanjun fell from the sky and smashed a deep pit on the ground. Qi Wanjun's cultivation was crippled by Qin Feng, so he was no different from an ordinary person. The fall knocked him out, and it was unknown whether he was dead or alive. Qin Feng strode to Qi Wanjuan's side. He wanted to get rid of this trouble once and for all. But before he could land his foot, a beautiful figure appeared beside Qin Feng and glared at him. "Are you crazy? Didn't you say that killing the clone would be enough? Why did you cripple Uncle Qi's cultivation?" Qin Feng retracted his foot when he saw Yan Wushuang. Yan Wushuang covered her aching chest with one hand and glared at Qin Feng. "You're a troublemaker. Now that things are out of my control, we can't go to the provincial capital together. You hide in Acropolis City for a few days. I'll bring Uncle Qi back and see how the higher-ups will handle this matter." Yan Wushuang was infuriated by Qin Feng. This brat can't stop even for a moment. After yelling at Qin Feng, Yan Wushuang didn't want to look at him anymore. She was afraid that she would fight with Qin Feng if she was agitated. Qi Wanjun was stark naked, so Yan Wushuang picked up a dead man's coat and draped it over him. Then, she carried him and left quickly. Yan Wushuang left without saying a word. The outer martial artists suddenly lost their support. They all looked at the wolf-headed man in panic. Qin Feng ignored everyone and gave Uncle Fu a meaningful look. Uncle Fu understood Qin Feng's meaning and leaped into the air, disappearing into the forest of Devil Beast Mountain. The situation was hopeless. Heir, who had left, and the leader of the dragon sect, also ran away with his tail between his legs. The rest of the martial artists didn't dare to stay any longer. They turned around and ran away. They were scared to death by the wolf-headed man. In less than a minute, all the martial artists were gone. Qin Feng was the only one left in the quiet and gloomy Devil Beast Mountain. The effect of the killer scroll had completely disappeared, and he had returned to his stage 5 inner chi. Qin Feng found it funny when he saw the martial artists running for their lives like frightened rabbits. The surroundings finally quieted down. Qin Feng was exhausted from the battle. He sat on the ground, and the system's announcement sounded in his head. Ding! Congratulations, host Qin Feng, for completing the continuation mission, Martial World Disturbance. You have successfully intimidated, defended, and counterattacked. The system rewards host Qin Feng 30,000 hedonist points and a random ticket from a hidden interface. The continuation mission, Martial World Disturbance, was suddenly completed. Qin Feng was elated. He had gained 30,000 hedonist points and a random ticket from a hidden interface. Qin Feng could earn hedonist points by killing people in the continuation mission. He used this opportunity to earn more than 20,000 hedonist points. However, he had spent 8,000 hedonist points to buy 4 bottles of inner yuan pills and 10,000 hedonist points to upgrade the advanced Thunder Tiger fists. Qin Feng's expenses were more or less offset. Qin Feng opened the hedonist sovereign system. As of now, he had accumulated 78,000 hedonist points. This was the first time he had so many hedonist points ever since he had obtained the hedonist sovereign system. After this incident, Qin Feng's horizons had been broadened once again. The hidden experts of China far surpassed Qin Feng's imagination. Qin Feng wanted to make good use of these hedonist points to make himself even stronger. Qin Feng quickly collected his thoughts and focused his attention on the hidden interface drawing scroll. He was looking forward to this scroll. Qin Feng had used the hidden interface drawing scroll to draw the medicinal pills section. With the medicinal pills section, Qin Feng became a grade 1 alchemist. In the future, all he had to do was to upgrade his cauldron and his fire seed of nature to refine all kinds of high-grade medicinal pills. So what kind of hidden interface would this hidden interface random draw scroll open? Qin Feng couldn't hold it in anymore. Draw, with a thought, the scroll turned into a beam of white light and disappeared. Then, the thousands of hidden interfaces in the system started to rotate. Their speed gradually slowed down and finally came to a stop. Chapter 562. Qin Feng looked at the out-of-print interface. The introduction was as follows. Out-of-print interface function. Synthesize all kinds of out-of-print celestial weapons, skills, elixirs, and celestial beasts. There's nothing the out-of-print interface can't synthesize if you can't think of it. The introduction on the out-of-print interface was simple, but it made Qin Feng's blood boil. Qin Feng's horizons had been broadened. He knew that the weapons in Huaxia had a very strict classification, from the lowest weapon, to magic weapon, spiritual weapon, celestial weapon, and then to divine weapon. Most of the weapons Qin Feng had seen in the blacksmith's shop in Warrior Town were weapons of the lowest level. They were also the weapons most used by the martial artists in the outer world. The weapons were made of ordinary materials, but they would be mixed with some rare cold iron or black iron ore, which made the weapons contain a very small amount of spirit qi. Compared with ordinary iron swords and sticks, they were of a much higher level. As for magic tools, they were weapons like the soul-cleansing necklace that Qin Feng had bought from the system. Magic tools contained a lot of spiritual qi and were usually passive defensive weapons. Of course, there were magic tools that actively attacked, but they were rare in the outer martial arts world. Next were spiritual weapons, which were also the weapons Qin Feng had the most. Spiritual weapons contained sufficient spirit qi, which could greatly enhance the user's strength. Magic weapons were rare in Huaxia, and spiritual weapons were very rare. Because of the scarcity of spiritual weapons, there were two disturbances in the martial arts world. The major forces and sects in the outer world wanted to snatch Qin Feng's spiritual weapons. Above spiritual weapons were celestial weapons. Even Qin Feng couldn't reach this level yet. However, the out-of-print interface that Qin Feng had just unlocked could make all kinds of celestial weapons. This was enough to prove the power of the out-of-print interface. After understanding the main effects of the out-of-print interface, Qin Feng was so excited that he almost cried out. He suppressed the joy in his heart and continued to look at the out-of-print interface. After some research, Qin Feng found that the out-of-print interface was also a synthesis interface. It could synthesize skills, weapons, elixirs, and spirit beasts. However, the out-of-print interface only provided powerful items to synthesize. The weapons synthesized were at least celestial weapons, and the battle pets were at least celestial beasts. However, Qin Feng soon found a problem, and it was a serious problem. At present, only one page of the out-of-print interface was gray with chains hanging on it. It was in an unopened state. As for the other hundreds of pages, they were just black screens and chained seals. There was no introduction at all. While Qin Feng was puzzled, Little Pig's voice rang in his mind. Master, the items produced by the out-of-print interface are extremely powerful, so the requirements to unlock the out-of-print interface are quite strict. Only after Master unlocks the item in the first page and successfully synthesizes it will the system unlock the second page, and so on. Qin Feng understood. He felt that he had been happy for nothing. This out-of-print interface was too much of a scam. With these restrictions, Qin Feng felt as if he had obtained a great godly weapon, but he couldn't use the mental cultivation method and mnemonic chant. Since things had come to this, Qin Feng could only retract his thoughts and start to seriously study the first page. Starry Sky Flying Sword. Hedonist points required to unseal, 100,000 hedonist points. Cosmic Flying Sword description, a super sword that traveled through time and space. The introduction on the first page was short, but Qin Feng's mouth twitched when he read it. Qin Feng had earned a lot of hedonist points from the continuation mission of the martial world disturbance. Including the hedonist points he had saved before, he now had a total of 78,000 hedonist points. Qin Feng initially thought 78,000 hedonist points was a lot, but he didn't expect that unsealing the Cosmic Flying Sword's layout would require 100,000 hedonist points. He wondered how much would it cost to forge this flying sword after unsealing it. Qin Feng's passion for the out-of-print interface turned into a bucket of cold water. He once again experienced the system's ability to scam people to death without paying with his life. Little Pig couldn't help but laugh when he saw Qin Feng's deflated expression. Master, if you know how powerful the Cosmic Flying Sword is, you'll feel that unsealing this layout with 100,000 hedonist points is a great deal. The system didn't have much information about the cosmic flying sword. It could be said that the introduction was as good as nothing. Qin Feng didn't know what was so good about the cosmic flying sword. Don't try to fool me, you stupid pig. I won't spend 100,000 hedonist points to unseal the cosmic flying sword. I don't even know what you're going to do to me after unsealing it. I'd rather keep 100,000 hedonist points and buy a purple-grade spiritual weapon to play with. Qin Feng had researched the price of a purple-grade spiritual weapon in the system. 100,000 hedonist points was just enough for a slightly inferior purple-grade spiritual weapon. Ever since Qin Feng obtained the sacred azure battle armor and the heaven splitter, his strength had skyrocketed. Moreover, both of them were blue-grade spiritual weapons, so Qin Feng coveted purple-grade spiritual weapons more and more. Little Pig gave Qin Feng a disdainful glance and said, "Master, your vision is too low. Do you know what the meteor flying sword's main function is? It allows Master to fly on the sword. The altitude is up to Master's discretion, and its speed is no slower than an airplane." Little Pig's words stunned Qin Feng. Ever since Qin Feng started cultivating, he had encountered too many strange things that couldn't be explained by science. Gradually, Qin Feng had gotten used to it. However, when he heard about flying on the sword, he couldn't stay calm anymore. Flying on the sword? Are you kidding me? Isn't that something that only happens in novels? Qin Feng looked at Little Pig in astonishment. Little Pig said seriously, "Master, the meteor flying sword was forged from meteorites from outer space. It's extremely hard, and there's nothing on Earth that it can't split open. Moreover, you can inject chi into the meteorites from outer space. Once Master successfully forged the meteor flying sword, it'll have its own consciousness and can communicate with Master. Not only can it fly on the sword, but it can also control the sword to kill." Little Pig's explanation was very detailed. This time, Qin Feng was really moved. He didn't think that the hedonist sovereign system could forge such a heaven-defying celestial weapon like the meteor flying sword. This made Qin Feng wonder where the hedonist sovereign system came from. How could it be so powerful? Little Pig, where did the hedonist sovereign system come from? Who created it? Qin Feng couldn't help but ask. Little Pig looked embarrassed. It pouted its chubby mouth and said, "Master, you asked about this before. Only when you become a rank 9 hedonist sovereign will you have the right to know this question. Otherwise, Master can spend 1 billion hedonist points to decipher the hedonist sovereign system's secret information." Qin Feng almost cursed when he heard 1 billion hedonist points. However, this was enough to show how powerful and mysterious the hedonist sovereign system was. Qin Feng didn't know if he could gather 1 billion hedonist points in this lifetime. He also didn't know if he could rise from a rank 6 hedonist sovereign to a rank 9 hedonist sovereign. Thus, Qin Feng could only suppress his curiosity about the system for now. While Qin Feng sat cross-legged on the ground and studied the out-of-print interface, he had completely absorbed the inner yuan pill's medicinal effects. Qin Feng had recovered 90% of his strength, and his dantian felt like it was swelling up. On this day, Qin Feng ate 4 inner elemental pills in a row. He also fought with the experts of various large sects and even fought with Uncle Fu and Qi Wanjun, who were both in the stage 9 external realm. Qin Feng already felt that his strength had been sufficiently stabilized and that he could break through at any time. Qin Feng didn't have time to break through when he was surrounded by danger. Now that the danger was gone, Qin Feng closed his eyes and sat on the ground. He started to circulate the inner qi in his body. After completing a small circulation, Qin Feng felt that the inner qi in his body had become more abundant. After completing a large circulation, Qin Feng's body was boiling hot, and wisps of white mist came out of his back. The intense pressure before breaking through surged into his heart. Qin Feng felt that the inner qi in his dantian was about to explode at any time. Bang! An explosion came from Qin Feng's body without warning. Qin Feng slowly opened his eyes. His eyes shone brightly, and the aura in his body underwent a huge change. He lightly raised his hand, and a white light shot out, breaking a tree branch in front of him. The powerful inner chi surprised Qin Feng slightly. He didn't expect the feeling of a stage 6 inner chi cultivator to be like this. It took Qin Feng less than a month to break through from stage 5 inner chi to stage 6 inner chi. There were only a few people in China who had such rapid growth. After breaking through, Qin Feng stretched his muscles and bones. Then, he sat on the ground and began to consolidate his strength. Half an hour later, Qin Feng opened his eyes again. He gave off an imposing aura without being angry. In the hour that Qin Feng had broken through, the news of Qin Feng's death spread like wildfire in the 4 cities of Yun province and the martial arts world. On the bustling streets of Acropolis City, people came and went, and they were all discussing the same topic. "I'll tell you a secret. Don't tell me it's me. I heard from others that Qin Feng is dead." The boy whispered nervously into the girl's ear as a young couple walked on the street. The little girl looked as if she had seen a ghost. She jumped in fright and said, "Dear, is today April Fool's Day? This kind of joke can't be made carelessly. A few days ago, I heard that young Master Qin returned triumphantly and suppressed all the big families in the 4 cities of Yun province. Especially in our Acropolis City, the 4 big families and 5 small families are like mice seeing a cat when they see young Master Qin. How could he suddenly die?" The little girl must have been frightened by this news. She couldn't control her voice, and she almost shouted at the top of her lungs. The few people who were close to her immediately kept a certain distance from the young couple. They were afraid that this matter would implicate them. "Darling, don't shout so loudly. I just heard from others, and I don't know if it's true or not. If young Master Qin's people hear this, we'll both die." Chapter 563. In Acropolis City's Fei Tian bar, Lu Wenjing had an anxious expression on her face. Longhair stood in front of Lu Wenjing, his face red with anxiety. He looked like he wanted to kill someone. "Longhair, what's going on? Who dared to spread rumors about Qin Feng's death? Also, why can't I get through to Qin Feng's phone? I order you to contact Qin Feng within half an hour, no matter what method you use. Otherwise, I'll make you pay." Lu Wenjing angrily yelled at Longhair. Ever since news of Qin Feng's death spread throughout Acropolis City, Qin Feng's women were scared witless. They continuously called Qin Feng's phone, but until now, none of them had been able to get through. Longhair was also very anxious. At this time, he hurriedly led the brothers of the phone group to search for Qin Feng throughout the city. Lu Wenjing's body went limp, and she collapsed weakly onto the sofa with a worried expression. "Hello, is this by Qin?" Lu Wenjing had just sat down when her phone rang. Bai Qing's anxious voice came from the phone. "Wenjing, did you hear about Qin Feng's death? What's going on? Why can't I get through to Qin Feng's phone? I'm with Bei right now. Is Qin Feng with you? We'll go look for you right now." Before, Bai Qing and Lu Wenjing didn't get along very well. Both of them had strong personalities and would fight whenever they saw each other. However, because of the news of Qin Feng's death, both of them stopped messing around. Hearing Bai Qing's anxious voice and Lin Bei's hurried breathing, Lu Wenjing became even more anxious. "You guys come over first. Qin Feng isn't with me, so let's think of a way to find him together." Li Yuchen and Zhao Lingxian also heard the news. The 2 women were like ants on a hot pan. However, they didn't interact much with Qin Feng's other women, so they could only worry on their own. They couldn't get through to Qin Feng's phone no matter how hard they tried. Jincheng City. Han Ying originally thought she would completely forget about Qin Feng and treat him as a stranger. However, after hearing about Qin Feng's death, she immediately started investigating. The Han family was now the most powerful family in Jincheng City, and they had many methods and power. Not long after, Han Ying received a video of Qin Feng's fight. When Han Ying saw Qin Feng being punched into a bloody pulp by a man wearing a wolf mask, her body went limp and she fainted. When she woke up, she remembered that Qin Feng was really dead. Han Ying's tears uncontrollably flowed down like a flood. She cried, and she fainted again. Sky City's Su family was in an uproar. Su Xiatian cried like a little girl whose lollipop was snatched away. Su Qiuyu, who was always strong and calm, also knelt on the ground and quietly wiped her tears. As for Elder Su, he fainted a long time ago. In Su Qiuyu's boudoir, the LCD TV repeatedly replayed the scene of Qin Feng being punched into a pulp. Su Qiuyu was also an orthodox martial cultivator. She watched the video over and over again with heartache. Su Qiuyu wanted to find some flaws in the video. She wanted to prove that the video was a fake created by someone else or someone who found a substitute. However, Su Qiuyu watched the video over 100 times and still couldn't find a single clue. She knew Qin Feng too well since she had slept with him. Su Qiuyu knew that the video wasn't edited and the Qin Feng in the video was the real Qin Feng. However, Su Qiuyu refused to believe it. This was the first time she had learned to lie to herself. Many people in Jingdu City received the news of Qin Feng's death. Dongfang Mingwang, Lu Bingbing, and Yun Shao were anxious to confirm the truth. The news of Qin Feng's death spread like wildfire among the sects in the martial arts world. Some people from the 3 sects and 5 sects of China celebrated Qin Feng's death, while others frowned in sorrow. Most of them were disappointed and regretful because they couldn't get the treasures and techniques from Qin Feng. Phew. This feels great. Qin Feng stretched his body and stood up from the ground. Qin Feng had completely stabilized his strength in Stage 6 Inner Qi, and he was now strong enough to fight against a Stage 8 Inner Qi master. As for the news of Qin Feng's death, Qin Feng didn't know about it yet. Even if he heard about it, he wouldn't be surprised because this was the effect Qin Feng wanted to achieve. Qin Feng stretched his limbs. He was not in a hurry to leave the Mount of Warcraft. Instead, he walked toward the forest in the north and south according to the system. Qin Feng rode the fire dragon for about half an hour before he finally saw the 2 battle pets, one with cyan fur and the other with golden fur. Both the glacial snow mastiff and the flaming golden eagle were severely injured. When they saw Qin Feng, their eyes shone with excitement and they let out happy cries. However, the 2 battle pets didn't rush to Qin Feng's side. It was obvious that their injuries were too severe for them to even move. Qin Feng dashed to the 2 battle pets, hugged them in his arms, and stroked their fur dotingly. Qin Feng used the system to synthesize Black Tortoise, Pikachu, and the 2 fellows in front of him who had already grown up. These 4 pets were like his own children in Qin Feng's eyes. Qin Feng had always left them outside to train, but in his heart, he was extremely worried and missed them. The 2 battle pets also treated Qin Feng like their mother. When they were fighting, they were invincible and fierce, but now, they were as obedient as 2 bunnies. The glacier snow mastiff kept rubbing its head against Qin Feng's face, while the flaming golden falcon kept flapping its wings and screeching excitedly. The Mount of Devil Beasts was right under Qin Feng's feet. He could see most of the mountain at a glance. However, the sky above the mountain was always covered by dense dark clouds, so he couldn't see what was going on inside. This was the second time that Qin Feng had sat on the back of the flaming golden eagle and experienced the feeling of flying. Qin Feng loved this thrilling feeling. All of a sudden, he thought of the meteor flying sword in the out-of-print interface. Qin Feng coveted that flying sword more and more. He wished he could unlock the seal on the flying sword and build a flying sword that belonged to him. From then on, he could ride on the sword and kill people with it. Qin Feng played with the 2 battle pets for a while. They were all very happy, as if the previous battle and all the hatred and resentment had nothing to do with them. Qin Feng enjoyed this feeling, but he had to come back to reality. Qin Feng still had many grudges to avenge. He had to win the Qin family martial arts competition in the capital and become the family head so that his father and Uncle Fu could live in peace. Qin Feng also had to find out his mother's identity and find out where he came from. Qin Feng also had to find Su Ruoro and ask her. He also had to find a safe place to settle down his women. He also had to earn more hedonist points and unlock the secrets of the hedonist sovereign system. Qin Feng had too many things on his shoulders. Although he was tired of scheming and killing, he had to face it. He was a man with an indomitable spirit. He had to fight for his women, his family, and his friends. He had to make himself stronger and protect the people he loved. Qin Feng was like this, and so were the two battle pets. When Qin Feng suggested to recall the glacial snow mastiff and the flaming golden eagle back into the system so that they wouldn't have to face this kind of life and death training in the future, the two battle pets firmly objected. They were the same as Qin Feng. They had to improve themselves for the people they loved and become stronger. Only then could they protect the people they loved. Qin Feng bid farewell to the two battle pets. 2 drops of tears rolled down his cheeks. It was said that men didn't easily shed tears unless they were deeply hurt. Chapter 564. Qin Feng walked out of Devil Beast Mountain and stood at the entrance of Devil Beast Mountain. The wind howled around him, making Qin Feng's red cloak flutter. In front of him was Song River. The black tortoise lived in this area not long ago. However, Qin Feng didn't sense the black tortoise after sensing for a while. It seemed that this big guy had already dominated this area of water and was heading towards the vast and dangerous sea. Qin Feng also thought of Pikachu. Of his 4 battle pets, Pikachu was the only one that hadn't evolved yet. Whenever there was danger, that little guy would be so scared that its fur would stand on end and it would run faster than anyone else. Qin Feng gave Pikachu to Su Ruoro. Now, Su Ruoro was in a secluded place with verdant hills and limpid waters. Qin Feng couldn't find her or Pikachu. In front of him was the mountain resort shrouded in moonlight. Qin Feng stood facing the river and thought of the time when he brought Bai Qing here to play. It was also Bai Qing's high school reunion. Zhu Dinyo originally wanted to frame Bai Qing, so she told Qin Feng the secret of Bai Qing's high school graduation night. Coincidentally, Qin Feng found out that Bai Qing was the little girl he played with in high school. Qin Feng had too many beautiful memories of Acropolis City. After this life and death battle, Qin Feng was filled with emotions. Smelling the river breeze, Qin Feng felt as if he had returned to that time. After standing by the river for a while, Qin Feng composed himself and rode Flaming Dragon Horse towards Acropolis City under the cover of the night. News of Qin Feng's death spread for a day and a night. Everyone tirelessly scrolled through Weibo, watched the news, and paid attention to the latest developments. On a small website, someone uploaded the video of Green Wolf fighting Qin Feng. The number of views on the video instantly skyrocketed, and it crashed the small website's backend a few times. When everyone saw the video, many people were dumbfounded. Most of them were ordinary people who didn't know about cultivation or martial arts. They saw a man wearing a wolf mask brutally beating Qin Feng like Superman, and then beating him into a puddle of blood. How could the special effects of this video be so fucking realistic? If China Animation could get the team that made this fake video to help them, wouldn't they instantly beat the Japanese and American animation? Many people thought that the video was fake, but it didn't mean that no one believed it. After Qin Feng and the women in Acropolis City saw the video, they all believed the video was real. After staying with Qin Feng for so long, they had some understanding of the world of martial artists, and they knew that the people in the video were all martial artists. After finding out that Qin Feng was really dead, Lin Bei Bei cried over and over again until she fainted. Lu Wenjing sat on the ground without a word for an entire day. Bai Qing and Li Yuchen were still anxiously searching for Qin Feng on the streets, so they didn't have time to watch this video. Otherwise, if the 2 girls saw the video, they would definitely recognize the wolf-headed man. Wasn't that Qin Feng? Acropolis City was thrown into chaos because of Qin Feng's death. The people of the Feng group shouted young Master Qin's name all over the streets. The 4 great families and the 5 small families immediately sent people to help the Feng group find him. These great families actually wanted Qin Feng to die, but they didn't dare to show their joy. After the battle at the Amethyst Dragon Palace, there were rumors that Qin Feng had died, but didn't Qin Feng suddenly return? Who knew if it would be the same this time? Xian Er, you've been in your room for an entire day. Come out and eat something. I watched Qin Feng grow up. Although he's a bit willful and wasteful, he's kind at heart. The heavens will definitely take care of him, so don't believe those rumors. Zhao Dehai stood in front of his daughter's room, anxiously pacing back and forth. After finding out that Qin Feng had died, Zhao Lingxian hadn't left the house for an entire day. She hadn't even touched a drop of water, and no matter how Zhao Dehai tried to persuade her, it was useless. Xian Er, I've left food at your door. Remember to come out and eat. Zhao Dehai called for his daughter tens of times, but she didn't respond. Zhao Dehai sighed and shook his head, then returned to his room. Under the large floor-to-ceiling window, Zhao Lingxian was wearing pink pajamas as she sat on the wooden floor. Her large, watery eyes were completely lifeless as she looked up at the crescent moon in the sky. Every now and then, she would wipe her tears. 2 days ago, Zhao Lingxian had found out that Qin Feng had returned to the Acropolis city. Not only had he returned, but he had also suppressed the 4 major families and 5 minor families, rebuilt the Qin residence, and returned triumphantly. After hearing this, Zhao Lingxian was as happy as a little girl. She couldn't stop smiling every day, and she wore her most beautiful dress as she waited at home for Qin Feng to come find her. Zhao Lingxian was sure that Qin Feng would come find her after he returned. However, after waiting for 7 days, Qin Feng still hadn't returned. Just as Zhao Lingxian was feeling a bit disappointed, she suddenly received news of Qin Feng's death. This news dealt a heavy blow to Zhao Lingxian. Zhao Lingxian still hadn't recovered from the joy of Qin Feng's triumphant return, and now Qin Feng had died again. Zhao Lingxian had also seen the video of Qin Feng's death online, which was why she was so upset. She had seen the battle between Qin Feng and Liang Zhenwei in front of her house, so she knew that the video wasn't fake. This time, Qin Feng had truly died. After sitting on the floor for an entire day, Zhao Lingxian's legs were numb and she couldn't feel them. Her disappointed and empty eyes suddenly brightened, as if she had made a firm decision. Zhao Lingxian suddenly picked up her phone. After searching for a long time, she finally found a phone number. It was actually the number of the capital's Liang family's eldest young master, Liang Yu. Zhao Lingxian. The call connected after a while, and Liang Yu's uncertain voice came from the other side. It's me. Zhao Lingxian said, suppressing her disgust. Humph. Why are you calling me, you stinking woman? Could it be that you're lonely in the middle of the night and want me to play with you? Liang Yu confirmed that the call was from Zhao Lingxian and instantly felt a bellyful of anger. Liang Yu was infatuated with Zhao Lingxian's beauty the moment he saw her. He used the Liang family's power to pressure Zhao Dehai into marrying Zhao Lingxian to him. The marriage was already set and Zhao Lingxian was about to be his, but the capital's Dongfang family came to cause trouble. Dongfang Ming Wang made it clear that he wanted the Liang family to cancel the marriage. This made Liang Yu so angry that he couldn't eat for a few days. However, facing the enormous Dongfang family, Liang Yu could only hold it in no matter how dissatisfied he was. I need your help with something. Zhao Lingxian said indifferently, as if she didn't hear Liang Yu's frivolous words. Huh. I didn't hear wrong, did I? You need my help? Isn't your Zhao family very capable? You can even invite the Dongfang family's elder. Why the fuck are you looking for me? Liang Yu thought the Dongfang family had been asked to help by the Zhao family. He didn't think it was caused by Qin Feng. Zhao Lingxian was dumbfounded by Liang Yu's words. She didn't know the Dongfang family's elder at all. In reality, Zhao Lingxian felt a bit strange. 4 months ago, Liang Yu was bothering her every day. Why did he suddenly stop? Also, the Liang family cancelled the marriage. This made Zhao Lingxian happy, but also puzzled. I'm asking if you'll help me or not. Time was of the essence, so Zhao Lingxian didn't have time to think too much. Her voice became a bit cold. Why should I help you? Liang Yu's tone also became cold. If you help me this time, I'll agree to marry you. Zhao Lingxian said without thinking. The person on the other side of the phone was stunned for a while. Then, Liang Yu's questioning voice came, Are you crazy? You're messing with me, right? If you wanted to marry me, why did you cancel the marriage before? Zhao Lingxian couldn't understand what Liang Yu was saying. She continued to ask, I've already told you my conditions. Are you going to help me or not? Liang Yu was dumbfounded by Zhao Lingxian. He realized that Zhao Lingxian's tone didn't sound like she was joking. Moreover, Liang Yu knew Zhao Lingxian. This woman usually didn't joke around. She didn't even bother to say anything to people she didn't like. After thinking for a while, Liang Yu hurriedly said, What do you want me to help you with? Your Liang family is also a martial cultivation family. You must have a membership in the Martial Arts Alliance, right? Help me investigate a person called Green Wolf. If you can get me his phone number, I'll immediately marry you. Zhao Lingxian said without hesitation. Liang Yu was even more confused. Why do you want Green Wolf's phone number? You don't need to ask so many questions. Are you going to do it or not? If you don't, I'll find someone else. Zhao Lingxian was too lazy to talk to Liang Yu. If it weren't for the fact that Zhao Lingxian couldn't find anyone else, she wouldn't have asked Liang Yu. Actually, Zhao Lingxian had already thought about it. She saw the wolf-headed man kill Qin Feng on the video and heard someone call the wolf-headed man Green Wolf. So, Zhao Lingxian wanted to take revenge for Qin Feng. She wanted to get Green Wolf's phone number, meet Green Wolf, then seduce Green Wolf and take him down with her. As for Zhao Lingxian agreeing to marry Liang Yu, it was just a pretense. Even if Zhao Lingxian died, she wouldn't marry a man other than Qin Feng. Okay. Then it's settled. I'll record this conversation, so don't go back on your word when the time comes. Liang Yu's voice became excited. He didn't think that the swan meat that had flown away from his mouth would fly back on its own. After hanging up Zhao Lingxian's call, Liang Yu was extremely excited. Zhao Lingxian's wonderful figure and beautiful face appeared in his mind. As a descendant of a large family in the capital, Liang Yu had played with many women, but none of them were as exquisite as Zhao Lingxian. Liang Yu quickly logged into the Martial Arts Alliance's member account and directly entered Green Wolf's name into the search engine. He waited for Green Wolf to confirm the friend request. Qin Feng wore the Green Wolf mask and stood at the entrance of the Royal Hotel. To avoid attracting attention, Qin Feng bought a talisman of clairvoyance from the system and walked into the hotel lobby as if there was no one around. He went all the way to the top floor, took out the room card for Presidential Suite 888, swiped it, and entered the room. Ding dong. Qin Feng had just laid down on the large Simmons bed when the Martial Arts Alliance's phone automatically connected to the Wi-Fi and a notification sounded. Qin Feng logged into the Martial Arts Alliance's member account and found that a person called Prince Liang had sent him a friend request. Chapter 565. Who are you? I don't know you. Qin Feng did not directly accept the friend request. Instead, he replied to young Master Liang. Very quickly, the other party replied, Brother Green Wolf, I want to be friends with you. I hope you can accept my friend request. Qin Feng raised his eyebrows slightly. He felt that there was something wrong with this person called young Master Liang. Why did he insist on adding him as a friend? Qin Feng even thought of a few enemies, but it was impossible for these people to know Green Wolf's identity. This matter made Qin Feng completely confused. Who are you? Why do you insist on adding me as a friend? Qin Feng replied. In the capital city's Liang family's villa, Liang Yu looked at Green Wolf's reply and did not think much of it. This was because many disciples from sects or large families would use fake nicknames to join the martial arts alliance to hide their identities. Liang Yu did not use his real name as a member in the martial arts alliance, so his caution towards Qin Feng was understandable. In order to gain Green Wolf's trust and successfully obtain his phone number, Liang Yu took the initiative to reveal his identity. Hello, Brother Green Wolf. I am Liang Yu, the eldest son of the capital city's Liang family. I have no ill intentions towards you. I just sincerely want to be friends with you. Ding dong. Qin Feng's phone rang again. When he saw the other party's reply, he almost threw his phone away. Qin Feng really did not understand how Liang Yu knew his identity as Green Wolf. If Liang Yu really didn't know him, Qin Feng wouldn't believe his nonsense. Would he add someone he didn't know for no reason? Liang Yu, why did you add me? Qin Feng's eyes suddenly turned cold. He already had the thought of killing Liang Yu. You know me? I already said that I just want to be friends with you. Why don't you add me as a friend first? We can talk in detail. Liang Yu was shocked by Qin Feng's reply. He felt that Green Wolf seemed to know him. Qin Feng saw that Liang Yu recognized his identity as Green Wolf, so he immediately added Liang Yu. As soon as he added Green Wolf, he immediately scolded him. Son of a bitch, what do you want? Don't think that I'm afraid of your Liang family. If you dare to threaten me, I'll rush to the capital tonight and burn down your Liang family. Qin Feng had too many things to deal with recently, so he had been busy for a while and hadn't bothered with Liang Yu. However, Qin Feng still remembered Liang Yu in his heart. Back then, Liang Yu used the power of the Liang family to forcefully oppress Zhao Dechuan and force Zhao Lingxian to marry him. At that time, Qin Feng was too weak and couldn't contend against the Liang family. But now, Qin Feng could be said to have undergone earth-shattering changes. The Liang family was no longer worthy of his attention. Qin Feng even dared to offend the big and small forces of the outer martial arts world, so what was the Liang family? Liang Yu had just received the news that Green Wolf had accepted his friend request, so he was excited. Then, he received an angry rebuke from Green Wolf, which confused Liang Yu. No matter what, Liang Yu was the young master of a large family in the capital. Normally, no one dared to offend him. Now that he was scolded for no reason, Liang Yu was so angry that his eyes almost popped out. However, when he thought about how he was about to push down that exquisite girl, Zhao Lingxian, Liang Yu forcefully suppressed the anger in his heart and had to reply with a smile. Brother Green Wolf, don't you know me? Or did you mistake someone else for me? I don't think we know each other. Why do you scold me as soon as you open your mouth? Seeing Liang Yu's reply, Qin Feng didn't know what this brat was doing. Since he took the initiative to add him, was there a need to pretend like he didn't know him? If he didn't know him, why did he add him? Was he gay? Son of a bitch, since you took the initiative to add me, then don't play dumb with me. Tell me, why are you looking for me? Qin Feng replied bluntly. Liang Yu was so angry that he blew his beard and glared. If it wasn't for Zhao Lingxian's body, Liang Yu would have started cursing at Green Wolf. Ahem. Brother Green Wolf, I just want to be friends with you. Can you give me your number? Liang Yu replied. Qin Feng hesitated for a moment and wondered if he should give Liang Yu his phone number. Qin Feng mistakenly thought that Liang Yu had guessed his identity as Green Wolf, so if Qin Feng didn't give him his phone number, wouldn't that be admitting defeat in front of Liang Yu? But if he gave Liang Yu his phone, what kind of sinister trick was this brat planning? Son of a bitch, why do you want Grandpa's phone? If you miss Grandpa, Grandpa will go to the capital's Liang family to find you in 2 days. I guarantee I'll burn down the entire Liang family. Qin Feng decided not to give Liang Yu his phone number for now. He wanted to figure out Liang Yu's intentions first. At this time, Liang Yu was sitting on the sofa in the living room of the villa. He was so angry that he smashed the expensive coffee table in front of him with one punch. Brat, I'm talking to you nicely, but you keep pushing your luck. I just want your phone number, and you don't have the guts to give it to me? Liang Yu couldn't hold it in anymore and started to provoke Qin Feng. Qin Feng was also angered. Liang Yu could be considered Qin Feng's rival in love, so how could Qin Feng admit defeat in front of him? He immediately gave Liang Yu his phone number. Son of a bitch, you received my number, right? Grandpa wants to see what tricks you can play. Grandpa will be waiting for you. Now that Qin Feng had broken through to stage 6 inner chi, he wasn't afraid of facing a stage 8 inner chi expert. Moreover, not long ago, Qin Feng raised his Thunder Tiger fists to the pinnacle level. His external martial arts skills also greatly improved, so why would he be afraid of Liang Yu coming to cause trouble for him? Liang Yu was still suppressing a bellyful of anger after getting Green Wolf's phone number. However, Liang Yu was too lazy to deal with Green Wolf, so he immediately blocked him. After calming himself down, Liang Yu revealed a vulgar smile and immediately picked up his phone to call Zhao Lingxian. It was already past 2 in the morning, but Zhao Lingxian wasn't sleepy at all. She picked up the phone as soon as it rang. Is Green Wolf's call coming? Zhao Lingxian asked hurriedly. Liang Yu's vulgar laughter was heard. Baby, I just got Green Wolf's phone number. Are you at home? I'll take a plane to your house right now. We haven't seen each other in a long time, so let's have a good time. Zhao Lingxian was about to die of disgust from Liang Yu's voice. She resisted the urge to vomit and said coldly, "Give me your phone number first. I want to verify if it's Green Wolf's." Liang Yu didn't suspect Zhao Lingxian. After all, the Zhao family's businesses were in Acropolis, so they couldn't have run away. I already sent you my phone number. That's right, why do you want Green Wolf's phone? That person is an idiot and acts like he's the king of heaven. If I find out his true identity, I'll definitely kill him. After finding out that Liang Yu had sent her his phone number, Zhao Lingxian couldn't be bothered to answer Liang Yu and immediately hung up. Zhao Lingxian quickly memorized Green Wolf's number and called him. Since Liang Yu had just gotten Green Wolf's number, it meant that Green Wolf hadn't gone to sleep yet. After Qin Feng gave Liang Yu his phone number, he waited to see how Liang Yu would threaten him. After waiting for a while, Qin Feng discovered that the brat had blocked him. This made Qin Feng extremely angry. Just as Qin Feng was about to call Liang Yu and angrily scold him, his phone rang. It was the middle of the night. When Qin Feng saw that the caller ID was Zhao Lingxian's number, he was a bit confused. Qin Feng's current phone number was a new one he made before coming to Acropolis. Logically speaking, Zhao Lingxian shouldn't know it, right? Hey! Xian Air. Qin Feng felt a bit guilty that he hadn't gone to find Zhao Lingxian after returning to Acropolis. He was about to call out to Zhao Lingxian intimately when he was interrupted by her charming and alluring voice. Hello, mister. Do you need any special services? Qin Feng jumped up from his bed and stared dumbly at the number on his phone. He couldn't come to his senses for a while. Zhao Lingxian's charming voice came from the phone again. Qin Feng felt his bones soften when he heard it. Mister, are you there? I'm a student at Acropolis University. I'm pretty and have a good figure. I usually make my own clothes to earn some pocket money. I'm very clean, and the price is fair. It's only 300 yuan for a night. If you need it, I'll send you a beautiful picture of me. If you like it, I'll go find you. Qin Feng was sure that this was Zhao Lingxian's voice. However, Qin Feng had known Zhao Lingxian for a long time, but he had never heard her speak like this before. Zhao Lingxian had always appeared as a cold and aloof princess. Even though she would act like a little girl when she was with Qin Feng in private, this kind of innocent voice didn't match Zhao Lingxian's proud and aloof personality. Ahem, why are you sure what you just said was true? Qin Feng felt incredibly nervous. He felt as if his heart had been stabbed by needles. He didn't know what had happened in the 3 months he had been gone. How had Zhao Lingxian become like this? Qin Feng used Green Wolf's voice to understand the current Zhao Lingxian. Zhao Lingxian naturally didn't hear anything strange and continued to act coquettishly. Mister, of course I'm serious. I'll send you a beautiful picture of me. If you like it, tell me your address and I can sign up for your service. After speaking, Zhao Lingxian hung up because she could tell that Green Wolf was moved. Zhao Lingxian was burning with the flames of vengeance. She wanted to appear in front of Green Wolf in the next second and kill him to take revenge for Qin Feng. In order to entice Green Wolf, Zhao Lingxian ran onto the bed and took off all her clothes. She used one hand to cover her chest and the private area between her legs, while she used the other hand to take a photo from a relatively conservative angle. The photo was quite large, and everything that should be exposed was exposed. Zhao Lingxian felt a bit disgusted with herself, but when she thought of the dead Qin Feng, Zhao Lingxian gritted her teeth and sent the photo to Green Wolf's phone. Qin Feng had been waiting for Zhao Lingxian's message the entire time. When he opened Zhao Lingxian's message, he was so shocked that he threw his phone away. In the photo, Zhao Lingxian was incredibly flirtatious and naked. Her enchanting eyes seemed to be able to steal a man's soul, but Qin Feng wasn't moved at all. Instead, he felt a sense of loss and sadness. Mister, how's my photo? Where are you? I'll come find you. After sending the photo, Zhao Lingxian quickly sent a message. Chapter 566. Seeing the location given by Azure Wolf, Zhao Lingxian felt incredibly excited. However, her expression quickly became cold. Royal Hotel Suite 888 was Qin Feng's personal room. She never thought that Azure Wolf would dare to hide here after killing Qin Feng. Zhao Lingxian was furious. All right, sir, please wait for a moment. I'll be right there. Zhao Lingxian sent Azure Wolf a message. She was afraid that Azure Wolf would change his mind, so she turned off her phone. Zhao Lingxian hadn't left her room for a whole day. She tiptoed downstairs in the middle of the night, found a fruit knife in the kitchen, and hid it in her underwear. Taking advantage of the darkness, she drove towards the Royal Hotel. Qin Feng threw his phone to one side and sat on the bed, looking like his soul had left his body. Qin Feng still didn't understand why Zhao Lingxian had become like this. Was she really a prostitute? Ding dong ding dong. Just as Qin Feng was lost in his thoughts, the doorbell rang. Qin Feng saw that it was Zhao Lingxian, so he hurriedly opened the door. Creak. As the door opened, the beautiful Zhao Lingxian entered Qin Feng's eyes. Qin Feng hadn't seen Zhao Lingxian for 3 months, and he suddenly felt like 30 years had passed. Zhao Lingxian had evidently put a lot of effort into her makeup. She looked incredibly alluring, but Qin Feng didn't recognize her. Zhao Lingxian wore a bright red windbreaker with a sexy low-cut halter top underneath. She wore a miniskirt, and her long, beautiful legs were covered with white stockings. Anyone who saw her would have the urge to pounce on her. Sir, hello, we spoke on the phone before. When Zhao Lingxian saw the Azure Wolf, she was so nervous that she couldn't even speak properly. The Azure Wolf was wearing a savage wolf mask, and under the dim light, it looked quite frightening. Zhao Lingxian's heart started to beat wildly. Beauty, please come in. Azure Wolf came back to his senses and moved to the side to let Zhao Lingxian in. Zhao Lingxian walked into the room and took off her red windbreaker, revealing her beautiful shoulders and long legs. She wore almost nothing underneath, and looked quite seductive. Qin Feng had already closed the door, and his gaze fell on Zhao Lingxian's body. He was deeply attracted by her perfect figure and handsome face. However, Qin Feng quickly came back to his senses, and his heart was filled with discomfort. Sir, do I look good? Zhao Lingxian gave Green Wolf a flirtatious look. If it was a normal man, they would definitely be mesmerized by Zhao Lingxian. Not bad. Qin Feng didn't know how to answer, so he looked hesitant. Zhao Ling Xian didn't think that Green Wolf wouldn't be interested even after she tried to seduce him. This made her incredibly anxious. She had always been a noble princess, and had always been proud and aloof in front of everyone. Zhao Ling Xian wasn't an expert at seducing men. However, in order to take revenge for Qin Feng, Zhao Ling Xian gritted her teeth and suddenly took off the sling on her shoulders. The sling on her upper body suddenly slid down, revealing her soft and white skin. Zhao Ling, what are you doing? Hurry up and put on my clothes. Qin Feng was dumbfounded by Zhao Ling Xian's actions. He couldn't understand why Zhao Ling Xian had suddenly become like this. Thinking about how Zhao Ling Xian was hugging, kissing, and cuddling with many men, Qin Feng felt like his head was going to explode. Sir, what happened to you? Zhao Ling Xian was given a fright by the Azure Wolf's roar. She felt that the Azure Wolf was a bit strange, but what was strange about it? Zhao Ling Xian also couldn't understand. Sir, it can't be that this is your first time, right? Don't be nervous, this little girl is very skilled. I guarantee that you'll feel good. Since Zhao Ling Xian had come to Green Wolf's place and had even shown him her upper body, she had no intention of leaving alive. Zhao Ling Xian suddenly walked over to Green Wolf's side and leapt into his embrace. A softness pressed against Qin Feng's chest, and that familiar fragrance wafted into his nose. However, Qin Feng wasn't interested at all. Instead, he was filled with anger. Hurry and let go of me and put on your clothes. Qin Feng pushed Zhao Ling Xian away. He was going to wait for her to put on her clothes before revealing his identity. Then, he would properly ask Zhao Ling Xian why she had become so frivolous. Zhao Ling Xian found that Green Wolf was indeed a bit different. How could he not be moved by her beauty? Right now, Zhao Ling Xian's only advantage was her beauty. If her honey trap failed, how could she get revenge? In her impatience, Zhao Ling Xian couldn't care too much. With a rip, she suddenly tore off the white stockings on her jade-like legs. She tore them into pieces, looking extremely wild and stimulating. After tearing off the stockings, Zhao Ling Xian took off her short skirt and leapt into Green Wolf's embrace again. She took the initiative to press her lips against Green Wolf's. Sir, you're so tall and mighty. I can't wait anymore. Hurry and take me. Zhao Ling Xian's soft and alluring voice sounded in Qin Feng's ear. Following this, Qin Feng felt Zhao Ling Xian's smooth, jade-like hands reach into his pants and boldly grope about. Qin Feng's body started to react. He had always liked Zhao Ling Xian, and now that she was taking the initiative in front of him, Qin Feng would be lying if he said he wasn't excited. Don't be like this. Hurry and stand properly. Qin Feng breathed heavily as he glared at Zhao Ling Xian. How could Zhao Ling Xian listen to Qin Feng? Not only did she not stop, but she became even more daring and wild. In the blink of an eye, Qin Feng realized that Zhao Ling Xian had taken off his pants and was doing all sorts of things to curry favor with him. Sir, let's get on the bed. I can't wait any longer. Zhao Ling Xian could feel the changes in Green Wolf's body and knew that he had a reaction. She hurriedly struck while the iron was hot. She pulled Green Wolf to the side of the bed and hugged him as she rolled around on the bed. Qin Feng tried to push Zhao Ling Xian away a few times, but found that Zhao Ling Xian seemed to be very excited. She tightly hugged him and refused to let go. Under Zhao Ling Xian's various teasing, Qin Feng felt a bit lost. He started to no longer suppress the fire in his stomach and actively responded to Zhao Ling Xian. His large hands wildly tore at Zhao Ling Xian's clothes, as if he was venting the depressed emotions in his heart. Soon, Qin Feng was completely naked, and Zhao Ling Xian was only left with her underwear. Qin Feng stretched out his hand to remove Zhao Ling Xian's last line of defense, but was suddenly stopped by Zhao Ling Xian. Sir, don't be in such a hurry. Let me kiss your entire body first before we start. The fruit knife was hidden in Zhao Lingxian's underwear. She wanted to kill Green Wolf in one blow when he wasn't paying attention. In order to make Green Wolf lower his guard, Zhao Lingxian madly kissed Green Wolf's body. She kissed him from his head to his chest, then down to his legs. Qin Feng let out a low roar and suddenly felt a wave of warmth envelop him. Seeing Zhao Lingxian's beauty and effort, Qin Feng felt both pain and happiness. Qin Feng's eyes slowly became hazy, as if he had lost all reason. Zhao Lingxian had been paying attention to Green Wolf's expression and reaction. Seeing Green Wolf's expression, Zhao Lingxian immediately took out the fruit knife from her underwear and stabbed it towards Qin Feng's heart without hesitation. Xian Er, what are you doing? Qin Feng was a stage 6 inner chi martial artist. How could Zhao Lingxian's actions escape his eyes? Before the fruit knife could fall, Qin Feng grabbed Zhao Lingxian's wrist. Oh. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to take revenge for Qin Feng. Let go, Wu, you must die. Zhao Lingxian acted as if she had gone mad. She used all of her strength to stab the dagger into Azure Wolf's chest, but how could she be as strong as Azure Wolf? The dagger seemed to freeze in midair, unable to advance any further. Zhao Lingxian knew that her assassination attempt had failed, and she even felt a bit regretful. Since Green Wolf could kill Qin Feng, he was naturally an expert. How could she possibly kill Green Wolf? Zhao Lingxian thought about how she had shown Green Wolf her entire body, and how she had kissed Green Wolf's entire body. Zhao Lingxian instantly despaired. Since she couldn't kill Green Wolf, she would kill herself to find Qin Feng. Let go. Zhao Lingxian angrily roared. Qin Feng was truly shocked and instinctively let go. In the next second, he saw Zhao Lingxian grab the dagger and stab it towards her own chest. Xian Er, what's wrong with you? Do you know what you've done tonight? Qin Feng reacted quickly and once again grabbed Zhao Lingxian's wrist. Zhao Lingxian found that she didn't even have the ability to kill herself. Her body went limp as she lay on the bed, crying her heart out. Halfway through her crying, Zhao Lingxian suddenly raised her head and looked at Green Wolf. She suddenly thought of something and stared at Qin Feng's eyes as she asked, You just called me Xian Er? Who are you? How do you know my pet name? Seeing Zhao Lingxian cry, Qin Feng's heart ached. Just as he was about to hug Zhao Lingxian hurriedly jumped off the bed and warily looked at the Green Wolf. Don't touch me. Hurry and tell me, who are you? Qin Feng didn't know how Zhao Lingxian had changed so much. Just a second ago, she was doing her best to bite him, but now he couldn't even hug her. Was she going to assassinate him? Qin Feng was going to be played to death by Zhao Lingxian. Xian Er, I'm Qin Feng. What's wrong? Don't scare me. Qin Feng nervously looked at Zhao Lingxian. Boom! Zhao Lingxian's head suddenly exploded as if she had been struck by lightning. She stood there in a daze. After staring blankly for over a minute, Zhao Lingxian slowly walked towards Qin Feng. You're really Qin Feng? You, quickly remove the mask from your head. Zhao Lingxian was so excited that she couldn't even speak properly. With a thought from Qin Feng, the sacred azure battle armor was returned to the system. Qin Feng appeared in front of Zhao Lingxian with his original appearance. Zhao Lingxian was dumbfounded. She stood there, not knowing what to do. Tears continuously flowed from her eyes. Qin Feng walked up and hugged the naked Zhao Lingxian. He patted her head and comforted her. Xian Er, don't cry. Did something happen? Why did you do that? Why did you want to assassinate me? Qin Feng felt that he had endless questions. Zhao Lingxian lay in Qin Feng's arms and cried for a while before suddenly pushing him away. Wait, are you really Qin Feng? I saw Qin Feng get killed by the wolf-masked bad guy. I came to get revenge on Green Wolf. Chapter 567. Xian Air, of course I'm Qin Feng. When we were young, Uncle Zhao was busy with business, and you were too cold and arrogant. No one played with you, so you followed behind me like a slug every day, Qin Feng said as he looked at Zhao Lingxian. Zhao Lingxian's body trembled. Now, she was sure that the person in front of her was Qin Feng. Zhao Lingxian had suffered too much tonight. She leapt into Qin Feng's embrace and started to cry. Seeing Zhao Lingxian cry, Qin Feng felt very bad. He hurriedly hugged Zhao Lingxian and continuously stroked her back as he comforted her. Xian Air, tell me, how did you get my phone number? Also, why did you take the initiative to serve me? Although Qin Feng could guess some of the reasons, he didn't feel at ease until he heard it from Zhao Lingxian herself. After hearing that Qin Feng wasn't dead, Zhao Lingxian was so happy that tears flowed down her face. After crying in Qin Feng's embrace for a while, Zhao Lingxian calmed down. She was now completely naked, but she didn't care. She tightly clung to Qin Feng's embrace and refused to come out. Qin Feng, did you know that the entire Acropolis city is spreading news of your death? Zhao Lingxian asked softly. I know because I intentionally spread the news. I used the identity of that wolf-headed person to kill one of my clones, Qin Feng said as he nodded. Zhao Lingxian didn't understand what he meant by clone, but she roughly understood that Qin Feng's death was nothing more than a self-directed act by Qin Feng to deceive people. After realizing the truth, Zhao Lingxian angrily glared at Qin Feng and pinched his waist. She said unhappily, "You bastard, why didn't you tell me before putting on such an act? You made me think you were really dead and worried to death. Xian Air, it's my fault. Next time, I'll definitely tell you first." Qin Feng dotingly patted Zhao Lingxian's head. Zhao Lingxian's anger subsided a lot, and she continued to say, "Someone punched you to death. The image of your body double was posted on the internet. I thought you were really dead, so I wanted to get revenge on Qing Lang. I pretended to be a prostitute to lure you in. I wanted to kill you in secret to get revenge for Qin Feng, so I also committed suicide." Zhao Lingxian gave a simple explanation of what had happened, and Qin Feng felt incredibly moved. Zhao Lingxian was a pampered and spoiled heiress. Qin Feng never thought that she would sacrifice her body and life for him. Qin Feng hugged Zhao Lingxian even tighter and continuously kissed her forehead. Zhao Lingxian enjoyed the feeling of being spoiled by Qin Feng. Hugging Qin Feng, Zhao Lingxian felt like she was hallucinating. She found that she hadn't seen Qin Feng in a long, long time. Xian Air, Qing Lang is my other identity. Not long ago, I attracted the attention of some enemies, and they all wanted to harm me. As such, I wanted Qin Feng's identity to temporarily disappear and make everyone think that Qin Feng was dead. Then, would appear with another identity. Once I'm stronger and have more power, I'll return to my original identity. Qin Feng hadn't done anything with Zhao Lingxian, but he had long since treated Xian Air as his woman. In front of Zhao Lingxian, there was no need for Qin Feng to hide anything, so he told her everything. Zhao Lingxian listened very seriously. After finding out that Qin Feng was being hunted by many enemies, Zhao Lingxian's heart raced with worry. Qin Feng felt Zhao Lingxian's anxiety, so he changed the topic. That's right, Xian Air, you haven't told me yet. How did you get my Qing Lang identity's phone number? Zhao Lingxian originally thought that she would kill herself after killing Qing Lang. She never would have thought that Qing Lang was Qin Feng. Zhao Lingxian thought of Liang Yu and was fretting over how to cancel the conditions she agreed to Liang Yu. I called Liang Yu and asked him to help me get your phone number. Zhao Lingxian was like a child who had done something wrong. She looked at Qin Feng with a bit of grievance and nervousness. You asked Liang Yu for help? Why him? And why would he help you? Qin Feng remembered that not long ago, Liang Yu had inexplicably added him and asked for his phone number. So it was to help Zhao Lingxian. Zhao Lingxian was afraid that Qin Feng would misunderstand her. Seeing Qin Feng's unhappy expression, she knew that Qin Feng was indeed angry. Zhao Lingxian immediately tightened her grip on Qin Feng's arm, afraid that Qin Feng would run away in anger. Qin Feng, don't think too much. I have nothing to do with Liang Yu. I don't even have enough time to discuss that guy. I really can't find anyone who can help me. The Liang family is a martial cultivation family, so I thought that Liang Yu might be able to find Qin Lang, so I asked him for help. Qin Feng still felt a bit bad. He was a domineering man, so he was naturally a bit sad to find out that his woman had asked a love rival for help. However, Qin Feng didn't blame Zhao Lingxian. This was a coincidence. Then why did Liang Yu help you? Shouldn't he hate you? Qin Feng asked. Why would Liang Yu hate me? Zhao Lingxian was a bit confused. I left Acropolis 3 months ago and went to the capital to hide. In the capital, the first thing I did was find Dongfang Mingwang and ask him to help me pressure the Liang family and have them cancel the marriage with you. Liang Yu definitely wouldn't think that I did this. He probably thought that the Zhao family asked him to do it, so of course he would be very angry at the Zhao family. Qin Feng explained the reason. Zhao Lingxian opened her mouth wide in surprise and looked at Qin Feng with infatuation. Qin Feng had disappeared for over 3 months, and there hadn't been any news of him. Now that Qin Feng had returned, it meant that he had always been there. However, Zhao Lingxian hadn't received a single call from Qin Feng in these 3 months, nor had she received any care from Qin Feng. Sometimes, Zhao Lingxian felt that Qin Feng didn't care about her at all, but now Zhao Lingxian understood everything. Qin Feng was just hiding in the shadows and silently protecting her. Qin Feng, so it was you who asked the Dongfang family to help you. I'm so happy. Zhao Lingxian didn't understand Liang Yu's words when she called Liang Yu earlier, but now she understood everything. In her excitement, Zhao Lingxian wrapped her arms around Qin Feng's neck and swayed left and right. The swaying on Qin Feng's body felt as comfortable as seawater splashing on his body. Zhao Lingxian noticed Qin Feng's restless gaze and immediately stopped with a red face. However, Zhao Lingxian didn't cover herself, nor did she scold Qin Feng. She allowed him to peek. Qin Feng, don't be angry when I tell you something. The reason Liang Yu was willing to help me was because I promised him that if I got your phone number, I would marry him afterward. I thought I would kill myself after killing you tonight, but I didn't expect. Zhao Lingxian looked at Qin Feng nervously. She was afraid that Qin Feng would get angry, so her lily-white hands gripped Qin Feng's arm tightly. She was afraid that Qin Feng would turn and leave. Seeing Zhao Lingxian's nervous and aggrieved expression, Qin Feng felt like a knife was being twisted in his heart. He hugged Zhao Lingxian tightly in his arms, wishing that Zhao Lingxian could melt into his body. Xian, don't worry. I'll be returning to the capital city in a few days. When I return, I'll personally visit the Liang family. If the Liang family dares to do anything to you, I'll burn them all down. Qin Feng wasn't bragging. He had the strength to do that. However, Zhao Lingxian didn't know about the changes Qin Feng had gone through in the 3 months he'd been gone. She was worried that Qin Feng would be at a disadvantage if he went alone. No, you can't go to the Liang family. They're one of the 5 small families in the capital. How can you fight against an entire family by yourself? Zhao Lingxian looked at Qin Feng worriedly. Qin Feng didn't explain further. He'd already decided to put pressure on the Liang family when he got back to the capital. However, to reassure Zhao Lingxian, Qin Feng nodded and smiled. Okay, then I won't go. Seeing that Qin Feng agreed, Zhao Lingxian felt at ease. She suddenly remembered that Qin Feng said he'd be leaving in 2 days. Her heart suddenly felt empty. Qin Feng, you're leaving again? Why aren't you staying in Acropolis? Qin Feng knew that Zhao Lingxian couldn't bear to part with him, and Qin Feng couldn't bear to part with her. Lin Bei Bei, Bai Qin, and Lu Wenjing. Because I have some important things to do in the capital. If I continue to stay in Acropolis, I'm afraid that you'll all be in danger, Qin Feng said. Zhao Lingxian was exceptionally intelligent and quickly understood what Qin Feng meant. A large part of the reason why Qin Feng had run to the capital was because he was worried about the safety of his family and friends. Qin Feng was afraid that his enemies would kidnap his family, friends, and women to threaten him, so Qin Feng put on a show and killed his clone. Then, he ran all the way to the capital by himself. Wasn't that the reason why? Then I'll go with you to the capital. Zhao Lingxian suddenly hugged Qin Feng tightly. Her breasts were pressed against Qin Feng's chest until they deformed. Qin Feng patted Zhao Lingxian's head as he resolutely said, "No, you have to stay in Acropolis. Don't worry, I'll quickly become stronger. When that time comes, I'll build a city of my own and bring you and my other family and friends over. When that time comes, we'll be together forever." After the events that had transpired in the martial arts world, Qin Feng had some plans in mind. He knew that the outer martial arts world sects were spread across the mountains and forests of China. These sects occupied land and ruled themselves as kings, forming their own small territories. People outside of these sects didn't even know where these sects were located. Qin Feng suspected that Su Ruoro was currently cultivating in one of these sections. However, Qin Feng couldn't find where Su Ruoro's sect was located. Qin Feng also wanted to establish a sect of his own, to be independent. It wouldn't be restricted by other factions or even countries, and it would have its own rules and system. In this small world, Qin Feng was the king, and all of his women were empresses. Zhao Lingxian felt a bit disappointed, but she didn't force Qin Feng to take her to the capital. Zhao Lingxian knew that Qin Feng had his own plans, and she didn't want to become his burden. Chapter 568. It was clearly Zhao Lingxian's first time, and her movements were very rusty. Although she did her best to bite Qin Feng, she still hurt him a few times. Qin Feng didn't mind at all. In fact, Zhao Lingxian's inexperience made him even more excited. At first, Qin Feng suspected that Zhao Lingxian was a prostitute. Although he was excited, he felt more uncomfortable. Now that all the misunderstandings had been resolved, Qin Feng didn't have any burdens. He hugged Zhao Lingxian tightly, and the two of them rolled around on the large bed. Qin Feng was very energetic, and he only stopped after 3 hours. Zhao Lingxian was so tired that she was panting. She lay in Qin Feng's arms and didn't even have the energy to speak. Qin Feng had wanted to take over Zhao Lingxian's body for a long time. Now that his wish had come true, Qin Feng was very happy. Seeing Zhao Lingxian so tired, Qin Feng's heart ached. He quickly took out a blood qi pill and fed it to Zhao Lingxian. After eating the blood qi pill, Qin Feng prepared to let Zhao Lingxian rest. However, Zhao Lingxian, who had eaten the blood qi pill and laid on the bed for a while, seemed to have changed into a different person. She started to take the initiative to make love to Qin Feng. Qin Feng once again did battle with Zhao Lingxian. This time, Zhao Lingxian was incredibly brave and ferocious. She used 10 or so different positions to continuously ask for him. The originally cold and aloof Zhao Lingxian had become incredibly flirtatious and thirsty. Although Qin Feng felt a bit confused, he liked it very much and satisfied Zhao Lingxian again and again. The fight lasted until noon. Zhao Lingxian lay in Qin Feng's arms with a satisfied expression. She thought about her crazy actions just now, and her face was so red that it seemed like water would drip from it. Xian Er, congratulations on breaking through to stage 1 inner qi and becoming a martial artist. Qin Feng played with Zhao Lingxian's breasts. He felt the change in Zhao Lingxian's aura and knew that she had successfully broken through during the fight just now. Zhao Lingxian was a member of the upper class, so she knew that martial artists were a rare group. Zhao Lingxian also knew that Qin Feng had become a martial artist a long time ago. However, she couldn't understand why she had become a martial artist after doing it with Qin Feng twice. Qin Feng, are you serious? You're not allowed to lie to me in the future. Zhao Lingxian acted coquettishly in Qin Feng's arms. It wasn't that Qin Feng hadn't seen beautiful women before. After all, he was Acropolis City's #1 hedonist. However, Qin Feng discovered that Zhao Lingxian, who had lost her virginity, seemed to have changed into a different person. She couldn't help but exude a seductive aura. Her originally cold and aloof appearance had also become charming. Just a blink, a pout, and even a frown were all so charming. The fire in Qin Feng's belly suddenly erupted, and he almost pressed Zhao Lingxian down and made love again. Zhao Lingxian sensed Qin Feng's restlessness and looked at him in shock. Why, you're not going to do it again, are you? Just let me go today. My bones are about to fall apart because of you. Zhao Lingxian started to act coquettishly in Qin Feng's arms again. Qin Feng couldn't take it anymore. He found that Zhao Lingxian had changed. She had become more seductive and seductive. She was even more seductive than Bai Qin, Lin Beibei, Su Qiuyu, and Han Ying. Qin Feng subconsciously tightened his grip on Zhao Lingxian's chest. Zhao Lingxian suddenly let out a coquettish cry and hurriedly swatted Qin Feng's hand away. She clutched her chest and complained, "What are you doing? You almost crushed me." As expected of the #1 hedonist. Why are you so perverted? Qin Feng didn't dare to look at Zhao Lingxian's expression. He was afraid that in the next second, he would press her down again. Qin Feng suddenly discovered that his willpower had become extraordinarily weak. This change was something that Qin Feng couldn't understand. Qin Feng, you haven't told me yet. How did I become a martial artist? Zhao Lingxian saw that Qin Feng was in a daze and hurriedly shook his arm. Qin Feng didn't dare to look at Zhao Lingxian. Even now, when he heard her voice, he was a bit excited. Xian Er, the medicinal pill I gave you earlier is called the blood qi pill. It can help a normal person break through and become a martial artist who cultivates inner qi. You've successfully broken through and are now a stage 1 inner qi martial artist. This is a martial arts secret manual. When you're free, you can follow this to cultivate. Qin Feng gave a copy of the martial arts secret manual to Zhao Lingxian. Zhao Lingxian curiously flipped through the secret manual. She felt like she was dreaming. Although Zhao Lingxian had known for a long time that there were mysterious martial artists in China, now that she had also become a martial artist, Zhao Lingxian couldn't quite accept this change. After flipping through the secret manual for a while, Zhao Lingxian seemed to have thought of something. She suddenly pouted and charmingly looked at Qin Feng. I know, that medicinal pill isn't just for breaking through. It's also an aphrodisiac, right? Qin Feng glanced at Zhao Lingxian's pretty face and almost pounced on her. Qin Feng hurriedly calmed himself down and didn't dare to look at Zhao Lingxian again. Why would I do such a perverted thing? This blood qi pill is used to break through, and it's very precious. How can you compare it to an aphrodisiac? Zhao Lingxian thought about the changes in her body. She felt her body heat up and really wanted to do that to release her emotions. Zhao Lingxian knew that she wouldn't normally be like this, so she suspected that Qin Feng had drugged the medicinal pill. Seeing that Qin Feng didn't even dare to look her in the eye and looked guilty, Zhao Lingxian was even more certain that he had drugged the medicinal pill. Qin Feng, you're too vulgar. I've finally seen through you. Zhao Lingxian angrily glared at Qin Feng. She hadn't thought that Qin Feng would be so scheming. He had taken her once, and seeing that her body couldn't take it anymore, he drugged her a second time. Zhao Lingxian was a bit hurt. Seeing Zhao Lingxian angrily get off the bed and put on her clothes, Qin Feng was speechless. He hadn't drugged her in the first place. Moreover, the blood qi pill was refined by Hua Yan. Qin Feng couldn't have drugged it even if he wanted to. Zhao Lingxian quickly put on her clothes, but she immediately went to Qin Feng's side with a bitter expression. Qin Feng, my clothes are so revealing, and my white stockings were torn last night. Hurry and take me to buy some clothes. Qin Feng looked at the spoiled Zhao Lingxian, and his eyes suddenly became hollow. He leapt onto Zhao Lingxian like a cheetah, pressed her against the wall, and madly fondled her. Zhao Lingxian was scared silly by Qin Feng's actions. After being fondled by Qin Feng for a while, she cried out, Qin Feng, what are you doing? Don't bite my chest, it hurts. Qin Feng's hollow eyes slowly regained focus. Seeing this scene, Qin Feng felt as if he had lost his memory. He hurriedly let go of Zhao Lingxian, and looked at her red wrist, which he had grabbed, and started to rub it. Qin Feng, what happened to you just then? Did you get possessed? Zhao Lingxian was still in a state of shock. Qin Feng shook his head. I don't know. I just feel that after you lost your virginity, your aura changed, and it's very attractive to me. Even your every frown and every smile makes me want to push you down. What Qin Feng said was the truth. Zhao Lingxian's face suddenly became red, and she shyly glared at Qin Feng. Big pervert, don't try to use flowery words to curry favor with me. I won't fall for it. Zhao Lingxian lightly pushed Qin Feng away and excitedly went to her dresser to fix her appearance. Sitting in front of the mirror, Zhao Lingxian let out a cry of surprise. Looking at herself in the mirror, she finally believed what Qin Feng had just said. How had she suddenly become so beautiful? Most importantly, her entire body gave off a seductive aura. Qin Feng, I seem to have changed. Could something have happened to me? Zhao Lingxian hurriedly ran to Qin Feng's side. Qin Feng suppressed the flames in his abdomen and carefully looked at Zhao Lingxian from top to bottom. His burning gaze made Zhao Lingxian feel a bit embarrassed. Don't worry, I've already examined you. There's nothing wrong with your body. It might be because you broke through, so it's normal for your aura to change. Hearing Qin Feng's words, Zhao Lingxian calmed down. Thinking that Qin Feng would be leaving soon, Zhao Lingxian wanted to spend every second with him. She suddenly wrapped her arms around Qin Feng's and happily said, let's go shopping. I want to buy a lot of pretty clothes and eat a lot of delicious food today. Zhao Lingxian felt that she hadn't gone out in a long time. She hadn't gone shopping with her boyfriend like other girls did. Now that Zhao Lingxian had changed from a little girl to a little woman, she felt incredibly happy. The two of them walked out of the royal hotel. Qin Feng was wearing the sacred blue battle armor and had changed into a very ordinary appearance. He was the type that wouldn't attract attention in a crowd. Qin Feng was prepared to use this appearance to start anew after returning to the capital. The royal hotel was in a busy district. After walking out of the hotel, the two of them turned a corner and arrived at the entrance to the business district. There were many people shopping in the business district, and most of them were young couples holding hands. Zhao Lingxian tightly held on to Qin Feng's arm. That feeling of happiness caused her to grin from ear to ear. Wah! A fairy, a fairy. Look, that girl is so charming. I really want to hit on her. Forget it. Can't you see that she already has a boyfriend? But that guy doesn't look very good. He has an average-looking face. It's like sticking a flower on a pile of cow dung. As soon as Qin Feng and Zhao Lingxian stepped onto the street, a wave of exclamations and discussions came from all directions. Even the people who were shopping on the street surrounded Qin Feng and Zhao Lingxian. Everyone's eyes fell on Zhao Lingxian, and they drooled as if they wanted to pounce on her. Zhao Lingxian was terrified and hurriedly hid in Qin Feng's embrace. Qin Feng was also stunned by these people's actions. Although Zhao Lingxian was a great beauty, it shouldn't be enough to make these men lose their minds and do something so idiotic on the street, right? Qin Feng immediately thought of the change in Zhao Lingxian's aura and realized that his resistance to her had decreased a lot. This made Qin Feng even more confused. What was going on? Master, did you know? There's a type of woman called innately seductive physique. Before they lose their virginity, they are no different from ordinary people. Once they secretly eat the forbidden fruit, their bodies will change. Little Pig's voice suddenly sounded in Qin Feng's mind. Qin Feng immediately understood. You're saying that Zhao Lingxian is a woman with innately seductive physique. What will happen to her after she loses her virginity? Chapter 569. Master, don't worry. Women with innately seductive bones are 1 in a million, so of course this change is a good thing. Once this kind of woman eats the forbidden fruit, her body will start to give off an enchanting aura. This aura can't be seen or touched, but it can affect the surrounding magnetic field and affect other people's thoughts and reasoning. Moreover, as Zhao Lingxian eats the forbidden fruit more often, her innately seductive bones will become more and more obvious. Her body will become more and more voluptuous, and her looks will become more and more beautiful and enchanting. After hearing Little Pig's explanation, Qin Feng didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Zhao Lingxian was a woman with innately seductive bones? If this was the case, Qin Feng would be very happy in the future. However, if Zhao Lingxian continued to be beautiful, she would attract the attention of many men. Just like now, there were many men staring at her. Master, you don't need to worry about Zhao Lingxian's safety in the future. In actuality, women with innately seductive bones. Do. Before Little Pig could finish speaking, Qin Feng suddenly heard an alarm from the system. Following this, the system cut off communication with Qin Feng. This was the first time Qin Feng had encountered something like this since obtaining the Hedonist sovereign system. This gave Qin Feng a big fright. Little Pig, what's going on? Little Pig? Qin Feng hurriedly used his mind to call for Little Pig, but he didn't hear a response for a long time. Qin Feng became even more worried. He thought back to the battle at the Amethyst Dragon Palace. Because he had been severely injured, the system had automatically shut down. However, this time, he was still standing, so why had the system suddenly disappeared? Zhao Lingxian? It really is you. I thought I got the wrong person. Who would have thought that after not seeing you for 3 months, you'd become even more beautiful? A man's pleasantly surprised voice sounded out, causing Qin Feng to come back to his senses. Qin Feng looked at the 3 men and 3 women walking over. The 6 of them were his and Zhao Lingxian's university classmates. The man who had greeted Zhao Lingxian was called Zhao Yun. His eyes were glued to Zhao Lingxian's chest. The other 2 men were Zhang Tao and Li Hu. Seeing Zhao Lingxian's appearance, they were so shocked that they couldn't move. Wang Yu, Gao Mei, Ma Chui, is that you? Zhao Lingxian ignored Zhao Yun's greeting and smiled as she greeted the 3 women. Zhao Lingxian didn't have many friends at university, and she didn't play very well with the 3 women. However, she was very happy today, so she became a lot more talkative. Zhao Lingxian's smile was incredible. The 3 male students' eyes almost popped out of their sockets. She was like a goddess descending from the heavens. Although Zhao Lingxian used to be one of the prettiest girls in the Acropolis University, she wasn't this enchanting. Zhao Lingxian had a cold and proud personality, and most men didn't dare to get close to her. Lingxian, you're so beautiful. You haven't been to school in a long time. What happened? Wang to say, I, you all, ti, she, and to say, ti to say. Sheet, Zhao Tian, and a, and, Wang, ti, Qin, ti, I, said, I, and said, I. Zhao. It. Qin. Qin Feng had changed his appearance, and he was going to change his identity. Zhao Lingxian didn't know how to introduce Qin Feng. Hello, everyone. I'm Qiao Feng. Nice to meet you all. Qin Feng could see Zhao Lingxian's awkwardness, so he took the initiative to introduce himself. Zhao Lingxian was very charming when she laughed, and the surrounding people were once again dumbfounded. Lingxian, didn't you and Qin Feng? The girl called Wang Yu was tall and slender. She had a handsome face and was also a very pretty girl. Halfway through her sentence, she suddenly covered her mouth and waved her hand apologetically. Lingxian, don't misunderstand. I didn't do it on purpose. I just heard that Qin Feng, AI, news of the engagement between Qin Feng and Zhao Lingxian's family spread like wildfire throughout the Acropolis city. Even though Qin Feng publicly said that he was going to break off the engagement, most people didn't believe him. After all, this was an engagement between two large families, so how could it be taken lightly? How could Qin Feng break the engagement just because he said so? However, news of Qin Feng's death had spread throughout the Acropolis city, and the 6 students had seen the video online. They believed that Qin Feng was truly dead, so after Wang Yu accidentally mentioned Qin Feng, she regretted it. The atmosphere became slightly awkward. However, the gazes of the 6 students quickly fell on Xiao Feng. Qin Feng's current appearance was simply too ordinary, so the 6 of them only glanced at Qin Feng once and directly ignored him. Seeing Zhao Lingxian holding onto Xiao Feng's arm with a blissful and sweet expression on her face, the 6 people instantly understood. Moreover, the 3 boys thought back to how Zhao Lingxian had introduced Xiao Feng as her man. Instantly, the 3 of them felt as if their hearts had fallen to rock bottom. This was like a flower stuck in cow dung. Classmate Zhao Lingxian, I didn't think I'd see you here. That's right, today is classmate Ma Chui's birthday, and we're here to celebrate it for her. Are you free? Come and play with us. Zhao Yun, who had greeted Zhao Lingxian earlier, took the initiative to invite her. Zhao Yun's family was quite well off, and he saw that Xiao Feng was dressed very ordinary, so he didn't take him seriously. He dared to flirt with Zhao Lingxian right in front of Xiao Feng. Zhao Lingxian had come to play today, so she was quite happy to see her classmates. She immediately looked at Qin Feng expectantly, waiting for him to make a decision. Xian, since it's your classmate's birthday, let's join in the fun. While everyone was chatting, Qin Feng tried to use his mind to communicate with the system and Little Pig. However, the system seemed to be asleep and didn't respond at all. Qin Feng could only put aside the system. Seeing Zhao Lingxian looking at him expectantly, Qin Feng immediately agreed to go and play with her. Zhao Lingxian immediately smiled happily and held on to Qin Feng's arm even tighter. Her full chest pressed against Qin Feng's arm, causing it to become deformed. Seeing this, Zhao Yun and the others could only inwardly gulp. However, the 3 of them started to scheme in their hearts. Qin Feng and Zhao Lingxian joined the group of 6. There were more and more people watching and admiring Zhao Lingxian, and the traffic was almost congested. Zhao Lingxian's face became slightly red, and she hurriedly pulled Qin Feng and the others into the nearest bar. Classmate Zhao Lingxian, this Fei Tian bar is the largest chain bar in Acropolis City. It has 5 branches in Acropolis City, and this is the main one. It's said that the boss behind this bar is the #1 sister of the Feng Group. I'm sure you've heard of the Feng Group, it's the biggest underground power in Acropolis City. After walking into the Fei Tian bar, Zhao Yun started to get close to Zhao Lingxian. The 3 girls probably didn't come to the bar normally, so they looked around curiously. Wang Yu couldn't help but ask, Zhao Yun, did you just say that the boss here is the #1 sister of the Feng Group? What does that mean? Could it be that the Feng Group is controlled by a woman? The Feng Group was very famous in Acropolis City, and everyone had heard of it. However, there weren't many people who knew that Qin Feng was the founder of the Feng Group. Zhao Yun saw that the 3 girls were looking at her with expressions of surprise and anticipation, and she said proudly, normal people wouldn't be able to find out about this. I heard from the seniors in my family that the Feng Group in Acropolis City is controlled by a woman called Lu Wenjing. That woman is very powerful, so you don't have to worry about your safety at the Fei Tian bar because no one would dare to cause trouble here. Seeing that Zhao Yun had blown the limelight, Zhang Tao and Li Hu were a bit unhappy. However, their backgrounds were average, and they couldn't compare to Zhao Yun, who came from a rich family. It wasn't good for them to steal Zhao Yun's limelight. Zhao Yun tricked Wang Yu and the other two girls, but Zhao Lingxian wasn't interested at all. She tightly held on to Qin Feng's arm the entire time, and her gaze was always on Qin Feng. It was as if the noise around them and the people coming and going had nothing to do with her. Qin Feng liked this feeling, so he didn't mind Zhao Yun's boasting. The group of people followed Zhao Yun through the dance floor and into the private rooms. Let me tell you guys, this place is packed every day. If you want to book a private room here, not only do you need money, but you also need connections. However, a private room is nothing to me, Zhao Yun. Let's go, I'll take you guys in to see the world. Zhao Yun purposefully stopped at the entrance of the private rooms and showed off to the girls. However, Zhao Yun's gaze was always on Zhao Lingxian. He found that Zhao Lingxian didn't even look at him, which made him a bit angry. Xiao Ma, are there any private rooms? Just as Qin Feng and the others were about to walk in, a group of tall and sturdy men suddenly appeared behind them. Xiao Ma, who was standing at the entrance, saw them and hurriedly smiled as he greeted them. Big Brother Lei, I'm so sorry, but the private rooms are all full. You should have come earlier. A hint of disappointment flashed across the face of the man who was called Big Brother Lei. He turned around and prepared to leave. Zhao Yun suddenly walked up with a pleasant surprise. Big Brother Lei, it really is you. I'm Zhao Yun, do you still remember me? Zhao Yun didn't have a deep relationship with Big Brother Lei. It was just that Zhao Yun's family was rich, so he often went to bars to drink with hoodlums. Sometimes, when something happened to Zhao Yun at school, these hoodlums would support Zhao Yun. Under normal circumstances, Zhao Yun wouldn't greet Big Brother Lei so warmly when he saw them. That meant that he had to treat them to a meal and drink. However, today was different. After seeing Zhao Lingxian, Zhao Yun only thought about how to take her down. At this time, Zhao Yun pretended to be familiar with Big Brother Lei and the others. He wanted to scare Qiao Feng away and leave Zhao Lingxian alone. That way, things would be much easier. Oh, it's you, boy. Where's your class reunion? Big Brother Lei's expression didn't change when he saw Zhao Yun. That's right, Big Brother Lei, we're here to celebrate. While Zhao Yun was getting closer to Big Brother Lei, he would occasionally look at Qiao Feng as if he was trying to show off to Qiao Feng. Of course, Qin Feng saw Zhao Yun's gaze, but he thought he was an idiot and didn't care. You guys booked a private room? Big Brother Lei suddenly asked Zhao Yun as he prepared to leave after greeting them. Zhao Yun seemed to be showing off as he smiled and said, Big Brother Lei, I booked it ahead of time. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any private rooms left. After confirming that Zhao Yun had booked a private room, Big Brother Lei immediately patted Zhao Yun's shoulder and laughed as he said, Ha! Boy, it's good that you booked a private room. Today, your Big Brother Lei met a few new friends and wanted to drink, but there weren't any private rooms left. How about this, give me your private room. You students shouldn't come to places like bars. You can go somewhere else to celebrate. Chapter 570. Seeing Zhao Yun's dumbfounded expression, Qin Feng felt it was funny. Zhao Yun had failed to act cool and hit a nail on the head. Haha. Big Brother Lei, we have a classmate celebrating her birthday today, and she wants to come to the bar to celebrate. This room. I really can't give it to you. Zhao Yun said carefully as he looked at Big Brother Lei. Big Brother Lei's expression changed and he became unhappy. Little Zhao, what do you mean by that? Are you looking down on my Big Brother Lei? Zhao Yun felt so wrong that he was about to cry. He regretted greeting these people for no reason. Big Brother Lei, how could I dare to look down on you? I really do have a classmate celebrating her birthday, so please give me some face. Otherwise, I won't be able to face anyone at school in the future. Zhao Yun whispered in Big Brother Lei's ear. If Xiao Feng and his classmates heard this, Zhao Yun wouldn't have the face to face them. Big Brother Lei's expression was dark and he wasn't too happy. He made it seem as if Zhao Yun was stealing his room. Zhang Tao and Li Hu stood to the side and observed the situation. Zhao Yun had stolen all the limelight tonight. Normally, the two of them would give in to Zhao Yun. After all, Zhao Yun's family was better. However, Zhao Lingxian was too alluring tonight. Zhang Tao and Li Hu were already out of their minds. They also wanted to win the goddess's heart tonight. If they could win the goddess's heart, they would be willing to lose 10 years of their lives. Oi, you bearded man, if you know what's good for you, then leave. We reserved this room, so what does it have to do with you? Zhang Tao stood up and pointed at Big Brother Lei as he reprimanded him. Just as he finished, Zhang Tao glanced at Zhao Lingxian and found that she was passionately hugging Qin Feng. She didn't notice what he was doing. Seeing that Zhang Tao had started to act cool, Li Hu couldn't hold it in anymore. He followed Zhang Tao's words and continued, "You bearded man, you dare to glare at your elder? Do you believe that your elder won't call a car full of people to kill you?" Zhang Tao and Li Hu's actions stunned Zhao Yun, Big Brother Lei, and the others. Everyone froze for a full 10 seconds. Big Brother Lei's face was as black as the bottom of a pot. He suddenly stretched out his hand and slapped the two of them. "Fuck your grandpa. You brats dare to threaten your elder? When I was bluffing, you guys were still wearing diapers." Big Brother Lei used to be a member of the Thundergate Society. The Thundergate Society was considered a moderately large underworld faction in Acropolis City. Now that the Acropolis City's underworld was unified by the Phone Group, Big Brother Lei followed the Thundergate Society and became an external member of the Phone Group. If this wasn't the Phone Group's territory, Big Brother Lei would have broken Zhang Tao and Li Hu's legs. After being slapped twice, Zhang Tao and the other person immediately lost their temper. They thought this was the Phone Group's territory. No matter how arrogant the bearded man was, he wouldn't dare to make a move, right? Now, it seemed that the two of them were still too naive. Sister Yun recovered from her daze and quickly went to apologize to Brother Lei and said all sorts of good things. This sudden turn of events made the originally lively and happy atmosphere a little uncomfortable. Wang Yu and the other two girls stood nervously at the side and glared angrily at Brother Lei's group. It was clearly Brother Lei's group's fault, and they even hit people. However, Sister Yun was apologizing to them. This scene made the three girls even more unhappy. Naturally, Sister Yun felt the dissatisfaction from the female students. Sister Yun regretted it so much that her intestines turned green. As she tried to persuade Brother Lei and the others, she looked over at Zhao Lingxian. However, she found that Xiao Feng was passionately hugging Zhao Lingxian and his hands were restlessly touching her body. This scene almost made Sister Yun cough up blood. Sister Yun fiercely glared at Xiao Feng from afar. Her eyes turned, and Sister Yun suddenly thought of a brilliant plan. A cold smile appeared on her face. "Brother Lei, how about this? I can give you the private room I booked, but I came with a classmate tonight, so I can't make the decision by myself. That male student is tonight's birthday boy. How about you discuss it with him? As long as he agrees to give up the private room, the rest of us won't have anything to say." Zhao Yun was pointing at Xiao Feng. Tonight was clearly the birthday of the girl called Ma Chui, but Zhao Yun had pushed the trouble to Xiao Feng. He believed that Brother Lei and the others would target Xiao Feng and make him suffer. Brother Lei glared at Sister Yun and inwardly approved of this suggestion. Brother Lei brought a group of strong men and walked over to Qin Feng and Zhao Lingxian. Just as he was about to threaten Qin Feng to give up the private room, Brother Lei suddenly choked on his words. His shifty eyes fell on Zhao Lingxian, and he couldn't move his eyes away. "Xiao Feng, people are coming. Stop touching." Zhao Lingxian felt that she was surrounded and hurriedly swatted away Qin Feng's large hand that was on her chest. Qin Feng thought that Sister Yun and the others had settled the matter, but when he looked around, he found that something was wrong. Big Beard, if you dare to stare at my woman again, I'll gouge your eyeballs out and stomp on them. Qin Feng was very unhappy with Brother Lei's gaze. Seeing that Xiao Feng immediately went against Brother Lei, Zhao Yun was indescribably happy. He hurriedly ran over and pretended to mediate. Xiao Feng, don't talk nonsense. This is a big brother of Acropolis City's underworld. If you offend Brother Lei, one phone call from Brother Lei can make your entire family disappear. Hurry and apologize to Brother Lei. Zhao Yun relied on Brother Lei and didn't put Xiao Feng in his eyes at all. On the surface, it looked like he was helping Xiao Feng, but everyone could tell that Zhao Yun was putting Xiao Feng in his place. Qin Feng hugged Zhao Lingxian and coldly harumphed, "Humph. These guys that are neither human nor ghost have the nerve to call themselves Underworld's big brothers? Don't embarrass yourselves here." Qin Feng's words stunned Zhao Yun, Brother Lei, and the others. They didn't think that Qin Feng wouldn't be afraid. What gave this average-looking man the confidence to be so arrogant? "Stinking brat, you're the birthday boy tonight? I'm going to take over your private room and the woman in your arms. Do you have a problem with that?" Brother Lei had a stomach full of anger, but he didn't attack Qin Feng. After all, this was the Feng group's territory. Brother Lei had already slapped Zhang Tao and Li Hu, so he was afraid that if he attacked, it would cause the Feng group's internal dissatisfaction. Qin Feng was slightly stunned, but he quickly understood. He looked at Ma Chui and was about to say that she was the birthday boy, but he saw that Ma Chui was looking at him with a nervous and fearful expression. Qin Feng guessed that Ma Chui was afraid of Brother Lei and the others. Qin Feng knew Ma Chui's background better than anyone else. After hesitating for a moment, Qin Feng nodded. "That's right, I'm the birthday boy tonight. However, I won't give that private room to you, and my woman isn't someone you can touch. While I'm still in a good mood, hurry up and scram." Qin Feng's tone was neither cold nor warm. He couldn't be bothered with people of Brother Lei's status. "Stinking brat, you refuse a toast only to drink a forfeit. You're asking for a beating." Brother Lei was instantly enraged. He didn't care whether this was the Feng group's territory or not. He threw a punch at Qin Feng. When Wang Yu and the other two girls saw this, they cried out in fright. Zhao Yun and the other two guys were also a bit nervous, but they weren't nervous for Qin Feng. They were nervous when they heard Brother Lei say that he liked Zhao Lingxian. Slap! A crisp sound rang out. Before Brother Lei's fist landed on Qin Feng, he felt a gust of wind on his face. Qin Feng's slap was so strong that it sent Brother Lei flying. Brother Lei fell on his butt and felt as if his bones were going to fall apart. Zhao Yun and Brother Lei's brothers were dumbfounded. None of them thought that Qin Feng would attack, and that he was so skilled. "You stinking brat, how dare you hit Brother Lei? Brothers, let's attack together." Brother Lei's brothers quickly came back to their senses. 5 strong men pounced at Qin Feng at the same time and instantly surrounded him. Qin Feng couldn't be bothered to look at these people. If this wasn't the Fei Tian bar, he would have thrown a few wind blades at them. The 3 girls screamed in fright, especially the birthday girl, Ma Chui. She felt very guilty when she saw that Xiao Feng was in trouble after helping her. Only Zhao Lingxian's expression was calm. Now that she had broken through to stage 1 inner qi, she was confident that she could defeat the 5 people in front of her, let alone Qin Feng. Bang bang bang. A series of muffled sounds rang out. No one saw how Xiao Feng attacked, but Brother Lei's 5 brothers all fell to the ground. They all curled up like prawns and rolled on the ground in pain. Who dares to cause trouble at the Fei Tian bar? Just as Big Brother Lei and the others were taken down by Qin Feng, 2 beautiful women walked over with cold expressions. Seeing the 2 women, the surrounding men stared at them. They had only seen Zhao Lingxian as a great beauty. Who would have thought that 2 more would come? Bai Qing and Lin Bei had just returned from outside. The two women had been looking for Qin Feng for an entire day, but they still couldn't find a trace of Qin Feng. The two women had a trace of exhaustion and disappointment on their faces. If it weren't for the fact that someone was causing trouble here, they would have gone to the innermost office to find Lu Wenjing. Two beauties, it's fine, it's fine. We all know each other and we're just fooling around here. Seeing Bai Qing and Lin Bei, Zhao Yun's saliva almost flowed out. He hurriedly went over and tried to get close to the two women. He would be satisfied as long as he could get one of the three beauties tonight. Bai Qing stood at the very front. Lin Bei nervously grabbed Bai Qing's wrist and hid behind her. Bai Qing glanced at Zhao Yun and immediately revealed a look of disgust. Who's fooling around with you? You know the consequences of causing trouble at the Fei Tian bar. Now that Bai Qing had broken through to stage 1 inner qi, coupled with her originally capable and strong personality, she stood out among the crowd. Very quickly, she attracted a group of security guards who were patrolling the bar. Miss Bai, Miss Lin, what's going on? The captain of the security guards was also a member of the Feng group and had always hung out with long hair. Although he didn't know the true identities of the two beauties in front of him, the two women had been hanging out with Lu Wenjing's sister-in-law recently. Moreover, it seemed like they were very close, so the captain of the security guards didn't dare to offend Lin Bei and Bai Qing. Is this how you guys look after the place? The people here are already fighting, and you're not going to do anything? Is it because Qin Feng isn't here anymore, so you guys want to rebel? Bai Qing vented the anger that she had been suppressing for a long time because of the news of Qin Feng's death. As she spoke, Bai Qing couldn't help but cry. Seeing that big sister Bai Qing was crying, Lin Bei couldn't help but wipe her tears as well. The surrounding crowd was dumbfounded. They didn't know why these two beauties were acting so strangely. Chapter 571. Lin Bei and Bai Qing cried their hearts out, but the security guards were scared to death. The leader of the security guards immediately glared at Zhao Yun and yelled, "God damn it, you dare to cause trouble in the Fei Tian bar? Beat him up and throw him out." Before Zhao Yun could come back to his senses, he was pressed to the ground by two security guards. His face was pressed against the ground, and he wanted to struggle, but the ground was covered with dirt, and he couldn't get up at all. Don't hit me." "No, it wasn't me. It was him who hit me." Zhao Yun was scared to death. Seeing that the security guards were about to hit him with their batons, he hurriedly yelled at Qin Feng. The security guards ignored Zhao Yun's words. They were more concerned about Lin Bei and Bai Qing's emotions. However, before the two security guards could do anything, Lin Bei suddenly looked at Zhao Lingxian in shock and cried out, "Big sister Lingxian, you're here too?" Hearing Lin Bei's yell, the security guards didn't dare to move and prepared to wait and see. Bai Qing wiped away her tears, pulled Lin Bei's arm, and asked, "Bei, is this your friend?" Lin Bei didn't think that she would see Zhao Lingxian here. She hadn't seen Zhao Lingxian in a long time. She hurriedly pulled Bai Qing over excitedly and said, "Big sister Qing, this is my classmate from university, Zhao Lingxian. She's Qin Feng's fiancée." Lingxian, why are you with another man?" As Lin Bei spoke, she suddenly looked at Xiao Feng. The normally kind and obedient Lin Bei now looked at Zhao Lingxian with a cold and detached gaze. Lin Bei had never thought that Zhao Lingxian would be such a woman. Now that Qin Feng's fate was unknown, she was hugging another man. What's more, this man's looks and aura were far inferior to Qin Feng's. Bai Qing now understood that this outrageously beautiful woman was Qin Feng's fiancée. After finding out about this, Bai Qing instinctively resisted Zhao Lingxian. Now that she was hugging another man, Bai Qing was incredibly angry. Bei, ignore this kind of fickle woman. She's just a bit pretty and has no other advantages. Good thing Qin Feng didn't marry her. Who knows how many men have played with this kind of woman? She's not good enough for Qin Feng. You. I dare you to say it again. Zhao Lingxian was naturally proud and aloof, so how could she tolerate someone insulting her like this? She was so angry that her body trembled. Are you deaf? You're a fickle woman and don't deserve Qin Feng. Bai Qing wasn't one to be trifled with. She raised her voice and yelled again. You. I'll kill you. Zhao Lingxian was so anxious that her eyes became moist. She suddenly broke free from Qin Feng's embrace and punched towards Bai Qing. Bang! Bai Qing didn't back down at all. The two beautiful women's fists collided, and a muffled sound rang out. The two women both took 3 steps back, and Bai Qing's eyes were filled with shock. You've also started cultivating? Humph. Now you know fear, right? No one can insult my feelings for Qiao Feng. Just as Zhao Lingxian steadied herself, she punched Bai Qing again. Seeing this, Qin Feng felt a headache coming on. Qin Feng had seen Lin Bei and Bai Qing a long time ago. Seeing these two women, Qin Feng was very excited. However, he was standing here with the identity of Qiao Feng, so he couldn't acknowledge the two women. Otherwise, everything he had done before would have been for naught. Both of you, stop. Qin Feng didn't wait for the two women to start fighting. His body flashed, and he stood between Zhao Lingxian and Bai Qing. Stinky man, get out of my way. Bai Qing glared at Qiao Feng and prepared to attack him. Qin Feng slapped his forehead. He was about to die of helplessness. Qing, calm down. Bai Qing stared blankly for a moment, then a dense killing intent shot out from her beautiful eyes. You dare to call me Qing? You're seeking death. Bai Qing harumphed and swung her fist towards Qin Feng. Qin Feng was given a fright. Why was this girl so hot-tempered? Could it be that she was on her period? Qin Feng didn't bother explaining to Bai Qing. He suddenly looked at Lin Bei. Beauty, since you're classmates with Xian Er, don't make things difficult for us. There's nothing going on here, so why don't you go back to the office to find Jing? You bastard, hurry and let go of my hand. It's not up to you whether there's anything going on or not. Today, I'll definitely teach this fickle woman a lesson for Qin Feng. Bai Qing wanted to struggle out of Qiao Feng's grasp, but she found that Qiao Feng's grip was like a vice, and she couldn't break free. No matter how stupid Zhao Lingxian was, she could tell that this woman called Bai Qing had an affair with Qin Feng. Moreover, seeing Lin Bei and Bai Qing calling each other sisters, this meant that Qin Feng had also taken Lin Bei. Zhao Lingxian's nose twitched, and she was about to cry from Qin Feng's flirtatious nature. Beauty, it's not your business who Lingxian wants to be with, right? What's more, I'm not that much worse than that Qin Feng guy. Seeing Bai Qing's actions, Qin Feng felt very touched. Bai Qing really did love him, but Qin Feng had to continue acting. Tui. Don't disgust me. You're worlds apart from Qin Feng, you can't even compare to a strand of his hair. Bai Qing glared at Xiao Feng with disgust. Qin Feng's emotions were very complicated, and he didn't know whether to be happy or not. Bei, hurry and help me. Bai Qing's arm was still being held by Xiao Feng. This was something Bai Qing couldn't tolerate, so she didn't waste any more words and called for Lin Bei to help. Lin Bei immediately came to her senses and waved her delicate fists to save Bai Qing. Qin Feng was deeply afraid that he would accidentally hurt the two women, so he immediately let go of Bai Qing and stood motionless, allowing the two women to punch and kick him. Bai Qing and Lin Bei didn't hold back at all, and their concentrated attacks landed on Qin Feng's body. The spectators were all dumbfounded. They were all ordinary people and didn't know about martial artists. Moreover, these people couldn't feel any inner qi, so in their eyes, Bai Qing and Lin Bei's attacks were all showy but not practical. Two beautiful and sexy women using showy and fancy punches and kicks to hit another man's body made everyone wish they were Qiao Feng. It must feel as good as a massage. No wonder that ordinary-looking man didn't feel any pain. Bang! Bai Qing's palms landed on Qin Feng's body, and a few muffled thuds sounded. However, in the noisy bar, the sound was completely covered, so no one heard it. Qin Feng was now at stage 6 inner qi, so he didn't feel anything when he stood there and let the two women hit him. However, Zhao Lingxian was very unhappy when she saw this, and she gestured for a fight with Bai Qing. Qin Feng had a headache because of these women. He grabbed Bai Qing and suddenly pulled her into his arms. Smelling the familiar fragrance on Bai Qing's body, Qin Feng couldn't help but pinch her perky butt. Ah! Why you let go of me? Why you're dead? Bei, hurry and call Wenjing over. Call that long-haired monster over too. When Bai Qing felt her perky but being pinched, she really wanted to die. She struggled with all her might in Qin Feng's arms, but no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't escape. Instead, her body rubbed against Qin Feng's, and he took advantage of her. Ah! Big sister Qing, I'll save you. Why you bad guy, hurry and let go of big sister Qing. Lin Bei was so anxious that her charming face was flushed red, and she pounced on Qin Feng. Qin Feng pulled again, and Lin Bei also fell into his arms. This time, the two women struggled with all their might. The surrounding onlookers watched with envy. Zhao Yun and the other students were also dumbstruck. They didn't think that Qiao Feng, who looked so normal, would have such guts. Why you let go of me, or else we won't be polite. The security captain finally came to his senses. He was so scared that he couldn't even speak fluently. Qin Feng completely ignored the security captain. His gentle gaze fell on Lin Bei and Bai Qing. I'll let you guys go. Hurry and go back to the office. Don't make trouble for me. In your dreams. Just you wait, if I don't chop off your dirty hand today, I won't live. Bai Qing was firm and fierce. She was so angry that tears flowed out. Lin Bei was also so angry that she gritted her teeth, but her delicate body suddenly stopped struggling. Earlier, Lin Bei heard the man in front of her mention the office and that he was going to find Jing. At the time, Lin Bei didn't pay attention, but when Qin Feng mentioned this a second time, Lin Bei finally felt that something was wrong. Why you, who are you? Lin Bei whispered in Qin Feng's ear. Qin Feng immediately slapped Lin Bei's perky butt and said with a smile, Who do you think I am? Aside from me, who else would dare to hug you and touch you? Lin Bei forgot that her butt was touched. She stared at Qin Feng in shock, but after looking for a long time, she couldn't find any similarities between the man in front of her and Qin Feng. However, the vulgar gaze was exactly the same. Why you, don't talk nonsense. He's not here anymore, wah wah. Lin Bei suddenly thought of the news of Qin Feng's death and immediately started crying. Qin Feng's heart ached when he saw this. He pinched Lin Bei's perky butt again. Don't cry, did you guys not see the video? Lin Bei and Qin Feng's conversation was very strange. At this time, Bai Qing also stopped struggling and looked at Lin Bei and Qiao Feng. Lin Bei sobbed and said, What video? We've never seen it. Qin Feng finally understood. No wonder these two silly girls thought he was dead. If they saw the video of Green Wolf killing Qin Feng, they would definitely understand everything. This was because Bai Qing and Li Yuqin saw Qin Feng wearing the Green Wolf mask at Royal Hotel. Humph, you two stinky women, this elder will forgive you this once since you took the initiative to throw yourself into my arms. Now hurry up and scram. Go watch the video of Qin Feng being killed before making a fuss. Qin Feng is dead, so what does this Fei Tian bar count for? Qin Feng suddenly pushed the two girls out and yelled loudly. Bai Qing was so angry that she wanted to fight again. Lin Bei looked thoughtfully at Xiao Feng and suddenly pulled Bai Qing. Big sister Qing, let's go to the office to find big sister Jing first. You're not his match even if you go now. Lin Bei's words were very reasonable, and Bai Qing finally calmed down. She glared angrily at Qin Feng and turned to leave. Don't run if you have the guts. I'll bring people to chop off your dirty hands in a bit. After Bai Qing and Lin Bei walked far away, the crowd slowly came back to their senses. Many people looked at Qin Feng with pity. They knew Qin Feng's fate was going to be very miserable. The group of security guards let out long sighs of relief. When they saw Lin Bei and Bai Qing being hugged by Xiao Feng, they were so scared that they almost shit themselves. Those two were Lu Wenjing's sister-in-law's good friends. If something happened to them, these people wouldn't be able to atone for it even if they cut off their heads. Stinky brat, you dare to cause trouble in Fei Tian Bar? Brothers, capture him and break his arms and legs. The security captain roared and rushed towards Qin Feng. At this time, Zhao Yun also came back to his senses. When he saw the security guards let him go to deal with Qin Feng, he was indescribably happy. You, hurry up and open a luxury room for me. Don't make me unhappy, or the consequences will be very serious. Before the security captain could reach him, Qin Feng suddenly threw a diamond card at him. The security guard held the card and looked at it doubtfully. Then, his eyes suddenly lit up. This was the Fei Tian Bar's diamond card. In the entire Acropolis city, there were less than 10 people who had this card. This was the symbol of the Fei Tian Bar's noble status. The security captain immediately lost his cool. Chapter 572. The Fei Tian Bar had 5 branches in the Acropolis city. Including the main branch, there were 6 bars in total. The 6 bars only had 5 diamond cards. One of them was with Qin Feng, and the other 4 were given by Lu Wenjing to high-ranking officials and rich people in the Acropolis city. Even the upper class of the Acropolis city didn't have the qualifications to receive a diamond card from the Fei Tian Bar, let alone normal people. They didn't even know that the Fei Tian Bar had a diamond card. Everyone thought that a gold card was the highest status symbol of the Fei Tian Bar. Qin Feng tossed a card to the security captain and said it was a diamond card with an air of arrogance. Everyone stared blankly for a moment before mocking him. Zhao Yun and the others also came to their senses. The 3 boys laughed the most exaggeratedly. They looked like they wanted to laugh their guts out. Diamond card? Ha ha ha. I didn't hear wrong, right? Why isn't this guy flying? I can tell with one glance that you've never been to the Fei Tian Bar, and you've never even heard about the Fei Tian Bar. The highest level of membership in this bar is a gold card. As for you pretending to be a diamond card to act pretentious, you've thrown all of our faces away. Zhao Yun laughed at Qin Feng, immensely pleased with himself. Qin Feng ignored him. Because of what happened with Brother Lei, Ma Chui and the other 2 girls didn't have high hopes for Zhao Yun. Xiao Feng stepped forward bravely and resolved the danger, so the 3 girls stood on Xiao Feng's side. However, it was the 3 girls' first time at the Fei Tian Bar, so they didn't know if Zhao Yun's "for" was true or false. If it was true, Xiao Feng acted pretentiously this time, and the 3 girls couldn't speak up for him. Are you fucking retarded? If you dare to laugh again, get out immediately. The security captain came to his senses before Qin Feng could react. He strode to Zhao Yun's side and began to curse at Zhao Yun with a fiendish expression. Zhao Yun's smile suddenly froze on his face. He actually wanted to laugh a bit more, but faced with the security captain's threat, Zhao Yun forcefully held back his laughter. His neck was bright red from holding it in. Mister, I didn't know your identity just now, I'm really sorry. Please come with me, the luxury bag has already been prepared for you, you can enjoy to your heart's content tonight. After shouting at Zhao Yun, the security captain immediately changed his attitude and walked to Qiao Feng's side with a smile. Qiao Feng's diamond card was too precious. Even if Qiao Feng had just offended Lin Bei and Bai Qing, the security captain didn't dare to be negligent. He planned to calm Qiao Feng down first, and then personally go to Lu Wenjing's sister-in-law to talk about this matter. Qin Feng calmly nodded towards the security captain, then put his arm around Zhao Lingxian's slender waist and walked in at a moderate pace. The onlookers had yet to come back to their senses, and their eyes were about to pop out of their sockets. Zhao Yun, the other two, and the 3 female students were also stunned. Everyone watched as Qiao Feng and Zhao Lingxian walked in. Wang Yu, Gao Mei, Ma Chui, hurry up. Zhao Lingxian's pleasant voice sounded out. The 3 women came back to their senses and hurriedly followed her in. Zhao Yun and the other 2 boys also came back to their senses, but their eyes were still filled with disbelief. Even now, they still didn't understand what was going on. The security captain quickly brought everyone into the luxury room. Qin Feng had been here no less than 10 times. Once he entered, he pulled Zhao Lingxian to sit on the sofa and didn't do anything else. However, after Zhao Lingxian's 6 classmates entered the room, they all screamed. Wang Yu and Gao Mei, in particular, screamed in a dolphin voice. Wow! Is this the Imperial Palace? How can a private room be so grand? Just the decoration alone must have cost a few million, right? Wang Yu, look at the layer of gold paper on the roof. I'm sure that's real gold. Aren't you afraid that the guests will scrape it away? Wang Yu and Gao Mei were the most excited. They ran around in the spacious luxury room, touching here and there, and their screams didn't stop. Zhao Yun and the other 2 boys were also stunned by the luxurious scene inside the private room. However, the 3 of them pretended to be calm because they saw Qiao Feng calmly sitting beside them. How could they be any worse than Qiao Feng? Out of everyone, only Ma Chui acted normal after entering the room. Moreover, her calmness wasn't fake. The other students thought Ma Chui was faking it, but Qin Feng knew that she wasn't faking it at all. Qin Feng had heard of Ma Chui's background when he was at university. Back then, Uncle Fu had told Qin Feng that it wasn't a problem to offend other people at school, but it was best not to offend a girl called Ma Chui. Big brother Qiao Feng, thank you from the front. After entering the room, Ma Chui stood at the door and hesitated for a long time. In the end, she shyly came to Qiao Feng's side. Qin Feng naturally knew that Ma Chui was talking about Big Brother Lei. However, Qin Feng didn't care about such a small matter. He smiled at Ma Chui and said, "Classmate Chui, don't be so polite. You're Ling Xian's classmate, so you're also my friend." In that situation, aside from beasts and bastards who would retreat or push the blame onto others, any decent man would stand up. Qin Feng's words implied that Zhao Yun was a beast and a bastard. Zhao Yun was so angry that he blew his beard and glared at Qin Feng. However, that was indeed what he did at the time. Now, he didn't even have the confidence to refute Qin Feng. Seeing that Qiao Feng didn't ask for anything in return for helping her, Ma Chui became even more bashful. "Big brother Qiao Feng, I still have to thank you for opening this luxurious room for me. Don't worry, I'll remember tonight's expenses. When we get back, I'll have my family transfer the money to your card." Qin Feng knew that Ma Chui's family background was very secretive and special, so he was sure that she wouldn't mind tonight's expenses. However, Qiao Feng didn't care about the money either. He smiled and waved his hand. "Classmate Chui, don't thank me for this. Actually, that diamond card is Ling Xian's card. Ling Xian invited everyone here tonight. You're all classmates, so don't worry about anything else. As long as you eat and have fun tonight, you'll be thanking Ling Xian." Qin Feng said the diamond card was Ling Xian's because he didn't want to be too conspicuous and reveal his identity. Moreover, he knew that Zhao Ling Xian didn't have many friends in the Acropolis city, so he did this to help Zhao Lingxian get to know a few good friends. Qin Feng would be returning to the capital soon, and Zhao Lingxian would be very bored by herself. Having good friends would make her happier. Humph, I knew it. You look like a country bumpkin and don't look like someone who can have that kind of card. Zhao Yun, who had been silent this whole time, suddenly harumphed coldly. From the moment Xiao Feng had taken out the diamond card, he had been wondering about Xiao Feng's identity. He didn't even dare to offend Xiao Feng. Now that he knew the truth, Zhao Yun immediately started to kick Zhao Lingxian when he was down. At the same time, he was even more determined to take Zhao Lingxian down tonight. Zhao Lingxian's family was quite a big family in the Acropolis city, and if he could get close to the Zhao family, Zhao Yun would wake up smiling even in his dreams. Zhao Yun had a snobbish attitude, and it wasn't just the girls who were fed up with him. Even Zhang Tao and Li Hu felt that Zhao Yun was being too obvious, making them feel disgusted. None of them responded to Zhao Yun's words, causing him to feel incredibly awkward. At this moment, someone knocked on the door of the private room. Following this, 5 tall and sexy waitresses in kipeos walked in with trays. All sorts of food, snacks, drinks, and fruit platters were brought up, filling up the 3 coffee tables in the room. With the luxurious bags and the various delicacies on the table, there was no need for any organization. The atmosphere in the private room became lively. The girls gathered together to eat fruits and drink beverages. They chatted about some branded bags and useful skin care products. From time to time, they would let out bell-like laughter, tickling the hearts of Zhao Yun and the other 2 boys. Qin Feng didn't sit with the girls. He knew that when women gathered together, they would talk about men's secrets. Qin Feng was afraid that it would affect their mood. Zhao Yun and the other 2 boys sat with Qin Feng. They all had their own plans, and they would occasionally glance at Zhao Lingxian's beauty. Zhao Lingxian was simply too beautiful. Just a few glances were enough to make Zhao Yun and the other 2 boys unable to take it anymore. Xiao Feng, I see that you're younger than me, so I'll call you little bro. Come, big brother, we'll drink with you. Zhao Yun couldn't take it anymore and started to get Xiao Feng drunk. If Xiao Feng was drunk, then Zhao Lingxian would be much easier to deal with. Zhang Tao and Li Hu quickly saw through Zhao Yun's intentions. The 2 of them temporarily stood on the same boat as Zhao Yun, and the 3 of them took turns to get Qin Feng drunk. Bai Qing and Lu Wenjing had already returned to the office. Lu Wenjing had been sitting on the floor since morning, and she was still sitting in that position. Wenjing, did you find Qin Feng? Bai Qing hurriedly asked Lu Wenjing as soon as she entered the room. Lu Wenjing had stopped looking for Qin Feng a long time ago because she had seen the video of Qing Lang killing Qin Feng. Lu Wenjing knew that Qin Feng was truly dead this time. Wenjing. What's wrong? Say something. Bai Qing called Lu Wenjing's name a few times. Lu Wenjing's empty pupils slowly shrank, and she returned to reality. I can't find him. Qin Feng is already dead. What? Who said Qin Feng is dead? Don't you dare say such things. Bai Qing's expression became cold from Lu Wenjing's words, while Lin Bei started to cry. If it was before, Lu Wenjing would definitely quarrel with Bai Qing, or even fight. However, Lu Wenjing's entire body was weak, and she was too lazy to even move. You guys haven't seen the video yet, right? Turn on the TV and you'll see it. As soon as Lu Wenjing finished speaking, Bai Qing immediately turned on the television. At this time, Lin Bei also stopped crying. Just then, that person called Xiao Feng said a bunch of strange things and told them to come back and watch the video of Qin Feng's death. Lin Bei felt that it was a bit strange. Bang! As soon as the TV was turned on, a muffled sound came from the TV. Hundreds of people were gathered in a dense forest, and no one knew what they were doing. In the middle of the crowd, 2 people were fighting fiercely. Lin Bei and Bai Qing recognized Qin Feng at first glance, but at this moment, Qin Feng was punched into the air by a strange person wearing a wolf mask. With a boom, Qin Feng's body suddenly exploded into a puddle of blood. This scene scared Lin Bei so much that she screamed her lungs out. Lu Wenjing didn't know how many times she had seen this video, but 2 rows of clear tears still silently fell down her cheeks. Bai Qing's heart also suddenly tightened, but she quickly forgot about Qin Feng, who had exploded into a puddle of blood. Her pair of beautiful eyes fixated on the strange person wearing the wolf mask. Her red lips were wide open, and she was so excited that she couldn't speak for a moment. P.S. Today, the county where young Master Du lives in has a power outage, so I rushed to the neighboring county to update. The update is a bit late, everyone, please forgive me. Begging for tips. Begging for subscriptions. Chapter 573. Qin Feng. Wah wah. Qin Feng. Lin Bei kept calling Qin Feng's name as she cried her heart out. She stared at the wolf-headed monster who had killed Qin Feng with a single punch. Lin Bei, who had always been gentle and kind, had a murderous look in her eyes. Lu Wenjing stood up with a whoosh and walked to Lin Bei's side. She hugged Lin Bei and said, Bei, Qin Feng was killed by that wolf-masked man. Us sisters will find the wolf-masked man's whereabouts now and avenge Qin Feng. Lu Wenjing didn't just think of avenging Qin Feng now. She was unwilling to accept the fact that Qin Feng was dead all day. However, Lu Wenjing had calmed down now. She knew that Qin Feng was really dead. Even if she didn't believe it or accept it, it couldn't change the fact. What Lu Wenjing needed to do now was to mobilize all the members of the Feng group and start hunting down the wolf-masked man. Big sister Jingjing, okay, I'll go with you to find that bastard. I want to kill him with my own hands and avenge Qin Feng. Lin Bei suddenly stopped crying. The usually gentle and weak Lin Bei looked at Lu Wenjing with abnormally determined eyes. Just as the 2 girls made their decision, Bai Qing, who was so excited that she couldn't come back to her senses, finally cried out in surprise, "Ha! Great, this is really great." Bai Qing looked at the scene of Qin Feng being beaten up on TV. Not only did she not cry, she actually jumped and clapped and cheered like a little girl. When Lin Bei and Lu Wenjing saw this scene, their willowy eyebrows furrowed slightly. They couldn't understand what was going on. Bai Qing, what are you doing? Quickly stand still. Qin Feng is dead now, why are you so happy? What are you thinking? Lu Wenjing couldn't take it anymore and rushed forward to punch her. Bai Qing was very happy and didn't care about Lu Wenjing at all. She dodged Lu Wenjing's punch and continued to laugh. Not only was Lu Wenjing angry, but Lin Bei was also unhappy. She originally thought big sister Bai Qing truly loved Qin Feng, but now she finally saw Bai Qing's true nature. Lin Bei's beautiful figure flashed and appeared next to Bai Qing. She said coldly, "Big sister Jingjing, let's deal with Bai Qing together. She's too hurtful." Bai Qing saw that Lin Bei and Lu Wenjing were serious. Before the 2 women could join hands, Bai Qing hastily said, "Don't misunderstand. Let me tell you, Qin Feng isn't dead. He really isn't dead." Bai Qing's words stunned Lin Bei and Lu Wenjing. The imposing manner on the 2 girls immediately dissipated, and they stared at Bai Qing with burning eyes. "Bai Qing, what do you mean? Why did you say Qin Feng didn't die?" Although Lin Bei didn't say anything, she stared nervously into Bai Qing's eyes. "Have you guys never seen Qin Feng wearing a wolf mask?" Bai Qing asked. Bai Qing thought that after Qin Feng returned to Acropolis City, he wouldn't just wear a wolf mask to tease her. He would also tease every woman around him to match Qin Feng's personality. What wolf mask? Lu Wenjing clearly didn't understand. Could that person really be Qin Feng? Lin Bei Bei cried out in surprise. She seemed to understand. Big sister Qing, you really saw Qin Feng wearing that wolf mask? Bai Qing saw the tear stains on Lin Bei Bei's face, and her heart ached as she hugged Lin Bei Bei. Although Bai Qing and Lu Wenjing often bickered and disliked each other, the two girls were very fond of the obedient and sensible Lin Bei Bei. They treated her like their own little sister. Bei Bei, I'm sure Qin Feng wore that wolf mask. Moreover, it's the same mask as the wolf-headed man in the image. Bai Qing's words stunned Lin Bei Bei and Lu Wenjing. When Lin Bei Bei recalled what Xiao Feng said just now, she increasingly felt that Xiao Feng was Qin Feng. On the other hand, Lu Wenjing was somewhat confused. If the wolf-headed man was really Qin Feng, then why did he kill himself? Who was the other Qin Feng who was killed? Just when the three women sank into a momentary silence, someone knocked on the office door. Then, the security captain cautiously walked in. Be sister-in-law Lu. As soon as he entered the office, the security captain saw Lin Bei Bei and Bai Qing inside. He immediately trembled in fear that Lu Wenjing's sister-in-law would blame him for what just happened. What's the matter? Lu Wenjing only cared about Qin Feng. When she saw the security captain enter, she seemed a bit impatient. Sister-in-law, I just received a diamond card from a customer, the security captain said while trembling. Describe that person's appearance and age. Lu Wenjing's expression didn't change much. She had given out 5 diamond cards. Although the other party was a big shot, Lu Wenjing couldn't be bothered to pay attention to them. That's a man. He's the man who offended Miss Bai and Miss Lin. The security captain started praying in his heart. He didn't know if Xiao Feng's identity was higher, or if Lin Bei Bei and Bai Qing's identities were higher. Lu Wenjing didn't quite understand what happened to Xiao Feng, so Lin Bei Bei explained it to her. Lin Bei Bei even told her that she suspected Xiao Feng was Qin Feng. After Lu Wenjing heard this, her expression changed drastically. Hurry. Hurry and get that man's diamond card for me to see, Lu Wenjing practically shouted. The security captain jumped in fright. He immediately pulled out a diamond card and handed it to Lu Wenjing. Sister-in-law Lu, when that customer gave me the diamond card, he didn't take it back. I was worried that he was an important person, so I temporarily took his diamond card and specially brought it here for sister-in-law to see. The security captain was a smart person. He heard that the Fei Tian bar had a total of 5 diamond cards, and each diamond card was different. This was because each card represented a specific person and could be considered a symbol of status. Lu Wenjing took the diamond card the security captain handed over. She only glanced at it, and her beautiful eyes immediately sparkled with surprise. Her lily-white hands trembled, and the diamond card fell to the ground. Sister-in-law? This. The security captain hurriedly picked up the card on the ground. He didn't know what to do when he saw Lu Wenjing trembling with excitement. Lu Wenjing ignored the security captain and rushed out the door. Of course, Lu Wenjing recognized that diamond card. She was the one who personally gave it to Qin Feng. Brothers, why aren't you guys drinking anymore? It's too boring for me to drink alone. Qin Feng held his wine cup and laughed as he looked at Zhao Yun and the others. The 3 of them were flushed, and their voices reeked of alcohol. It was clear that they were pretty much drunk. Seeing Xiao Feng raise his wine cup again, Zhao Yun and the others were so sullen that they wanted to vomit blood. At first, they planned to take turns to get Xiao Feng drunk. In the end, after drinking with Xiao Feng, the 3 of them realized that Xiao Feng was a fucking wine jar. Moreover, it was a wine jar with a hole in it. No matter how much they poured alcohol into him, he was fine. Ahem. Little brother Xiao Feng, tonight is classmate Muchui's birthday. Us 4 brothers can't just sit here and drink. Let's go to the girls' side and give classmate Muchui a toast. Zhao Yun knew that he couldn't drink anymore, so he hurriedly walked over to the girls' side. Seeing Zhao Yun leave, Zhang Tao and Li Hu hurriedly followed. They were afraid of Qiao Feng's alcohol tolerance. The four women were happily chatting when they saw Zhao Yun and the others, who reeked of alcohol, walk over. A look of disgust flashed across the four women's faces. However, tonight was Ma Chui's birthday, so they didn't want to make the atmosphere too tense. The four women moved to make some space, and Zhao Yun and the others immediately laughed and sat down. Seeing that Zhao Yun and the others had pretty much drunk, Zhao Lingxian started to worry about Qin Feng. At this moment, Qin Feng walked over. Zhao Lingxian stood up and supported Qin Feng. "Darling, are you all right?" Seeing Zhao Lingxian's flirtatious expression, Qin Feng couldn't help but pull her into his embrace. He pulled her to sit on the sofa and said, "I'm fine, don't worry." Zhao Lingxian looked over and found that Qin Feng really was fine. In fact, his expression hadn't changed at all. Ma Chui and the others looked at Xiao Feng curiously, then at Zhao Yun and the others. They felt that it was quite strange. Xiao Feng wasn't drunk. Zhao Yun and the others could feel the strange gazes from the girls, and they felt incredibly angry. The three of them had drunk Xiao Feng for a long time, but Xiao Feng was completely fine. On the other hand, the three of them had almost fainted from drinking. If word of this got out, it would be quite embarrassing. "Ahem, classmate Chui, you're dressed quite beautifully tonight. You look like a goddess. Come, let me toast you. I wish you a happy birthday and eternal beauty." Zhao Yun hurriedly changed the topic and toasted Ma Chui. However, not only did his words not please Ma Chui, a trace of resentment flashed through Ma Chui's eyes. In actuality, Ma Chui couldn't compare to Zhao Lingxian and the others at all. Putting aside Zhao Lingxian, she was ridiculously beautiful. Wang Yu and Gao Mei weren't particularly outstanding, but they were both tall and sexy girls. On the other hand, not only was Ma Chui extremely fat, but her face was also full of flesh. She wasn't beautiful at all. If a normal person saw her and didn't look down on her, that would be good enough. Ma Chui didn't say anything, and Zhao Yun felt incredibly awkward. Tonight, he had vowed to take down Zhao Lingxian, but he had been slapped in the face the entire night. He was about to become the king of awkward silence. Chui, if you could lose some weight, you'd definitely be a great beauty." Qin Feng felt that Ma Chui wasn't a bad person, so he spoke the truth. Ma Chui was indeed very fat, and she cared a lot about other people talking about her body. However, now that Xiao Feng had said it, Ma Chui didn't feel any disgust. In fact, she looked like she accepted it. "Little bro Xiao Feng, do you know how to speak? How is Chui fat? There aren't many people with such a slim figure on the streets. Look at her slender waist, her pointy face, and. Zhao Yun suddenly stopped speaking because he could feel the killing intent in Ma Chui's eyes. At this moment, Zhao Yun realized that his lies were too ridiculous. He even saw that Zhang Tao and Li Hu were laughing so hard that their faces and necks were red. "Zhao Yun, that's enough. I know very well whether I'm fat or skinny, so please don't casually judge me." Ma Chui, who had always been shy and introverted, coldly glared at Zhao Yun. Almost no one at school knew about Ma Chui's family background. Everyone thought that Ma Chui was poor, ugly, and fat, so no one cared about her. Even at tonight's birthday party, Zhao Yun and the other two boys used Ma Chui as an excuse to pick up Gao Mei and Wang Yu. However, at this moment, Zhao Yun suddenly felt Ma Chui's might. It was as if in front of Ma Chui, he wasn't even an ant. You're tuning into the Dreamy Chapters YouTube channel. We're so grateful for your support, and don't forget to subscribe to join us on this incredible journey through captivating stories. Your generosity through donations truly makes a world of difference, as it's the primary source of revenue that allows me to expand and enhance this channel for you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this adventure.